Robertson's parents if you hear anything. Good evening and welcome to Wildcat Football here on Big Odie's Radio. I'm David Hastings, and I'll be bringing you the play-by-play action tonight. And sitting to my left and providing the color commentary will be Barry Miller. And roaming the sidelines and bringing us interviews with Coach Willis will be Emma Bryant. And the Wildcats have made the journey to Cornersville tonight to face the Bulldogs. This game 8 of the season. Last week the Wildcats fell to Huntland. That game on the road and fell to a record of 3-4 overall, 1-3 in the region. Cornersville comes into this contest with an overall record of 4-3, 1-2 in region play. Wayne County looking for a rebound win on the road tonight, also looking to keep its playoff hopes alive. We'll be back with more of the Wildcat warm-up after this break. You're listening to Wildcat Football on Big Odie's Radio.
Support these two teams. We ask you to be with all the players, that you allow them to play to the best of their abilities and remain injury-free. We ask you to be with the coaches. They'll be great examples to all the players and coach to the best of their abilities. We ask you to be with the officials to make the judgment calls in the game. We ask that they help keep everyone safe and under control. We ask you to be with the fans tonight. They would cheer on their teams loudly and that they would that they would have good sportsmanship throughout the entire game. We ask you to be with our visitors from Wayne County. But thank you for them to make it here safely. We ask at the end of this game tonight that you allow them to get back to their home safely. We ask that you leave here tonight at the end of this game to guard, guide, direct us, and to keep us safe. We ask you to forgive us of all our many sins. It's in Jesus' name that we pray. Amen.
Well, and that was our national anthem, along with a few fireworks here, Barry, as we welcome you back to Wildcat Football here on Big Oldies Radio. And joining me at the other headset is Barry Miller. And, Barry, the Cats have had a tendency to get off to a slow start here in recent weeks. Last week, Wayne County wasn't able to overcome that sluggish beginning. What do the Cats need to do tonight to get started off more quickly?
Well, right opposite of what you just said. We've got to start off strong tonight, definitely, with the running back Cornersville's got. And I'm sure you'll touch on what a week he had last week. Wow. But Cats got to come out full speed, and got to set the tone and make a statement early.
Yeah, here in Cornersville, Bulldogs won 3 of the last 4 contests. Ben Franklin, that's the guy you're talking about. He's leading the way. Last week, rushing for well over 300 yards and 7 touchdowns. What do you know about the Bulldogs?
Well, and that's about it right there. You stop him tonight, your chances of winning are very, very good. That's almost unheard of. Over 300 yards rushing, 7 touchdowns is huge. We were kind of joking about it on the way up here. I'm going to say he was player of the week.
Yeah. We'll be back with more of the Wildcat warm-up, including Emma Bryant's pregame interview with Coach Willis and Coach Lance's list of victory after this break. You're listening to Wildcat Football on Big Oldies Radio. Welcome back to Wayne County football here on Big Odie's Radio. We've got 8 minutes and 45 seconds according to the stadium clock here, Barry, before kickoff. And, Barry, you got time for Coach Lance's list of victory.
Yeah, walking on the field after pregame, just talking with our coaches. And Coach Lance found me this time. Usually I have to find him. But tackle, number one tackle, going against a big running back tonight. Guy's pretty good, got a tackle. The second one, which, there was an emphasis this week, turnovers. Turnovers kind of hurt us real bad last week. And then the third one is, just get back to Wayne County football. So those are our three list of victories tonight, and I like them. I think we do those three things tonight, we're going to be just fine.
As we wait on Emma to stand by and talking with Coach Willis in the pregame interview, Barry, I'm going to run through the history of Wayne County against Cornersville. Wayne County 28-6 all-time against the Cornersville Bulldogs. This series started back in 1977. Cornersville won that game 14-0. Wayne County won the next 6 in the series, and after a loss in 1984 to stop the streak, Wayne County picked up 7 in a row. After losing in 1999 to stop the 7-game win streak, Wayne County won 12 in a row, each from 2000 to 2011. Since then, Cornersville has won 3 of the last 5. Wayne County's largest margin of victory in the series, 48-6 back in 2004. Largest margin of defeat, 31-0 in 2022. So a little bit of series history there, Barry.
Yeah, and you're always good about bringing the history, so I appreciate that, Dave. And I know the listeners at home appreciate it too. So,
well, you mentioned it, Ben Franklin being the number one rusher here for Cornersville. Cornersville going to get that flex bone look that we saw Huntland in a lot of times. And Barry, he doesn't always just line up in the backfield at the fullback position. Most of the time, he's going to line up at the right wing back, and then they bring him around the left end in a power series. And hopefully the Cats are prepared for that. One thing we're going to ask Coach Willis about, Wayne County injury last week. Right there at the very end of the game, Drew Beavis getting sandwiched on a play from his quarterback position, and had to get tended to for quite some time by the medical staffs after even having to go visit Vanderbilt and having a series of tests, Barry. But who'd you see warming up?
Yeah, big cat warming up. So it'd take a lot to keep him out of the football game. So we're glad, we're thankful Drew's okay. We talked to him after the game. You and I, went over and saw him real quick. Just mostly a precautionary thing, but we're very, very lucky, very thankful that he's okay.
Absolutely, we were expecting him to be in number 11 because they had to cut the number 18 jersey off. But some stitching and some last-minute work put that number 18 jersey back together for Drew to be in. I see Coach Willis approaching him now, so it's time for the pregame talk with Coach Willis, sponsored by Barnett Insurance at 102 Public Square West in Waynesboro. Call Vic Barnett or Tony Bowling at 931-722-3031. Thank you, Emma. And our pregame interview with Coach Willis has been brought to you by Barnett Insurance at 102 Public Square West in Waynesboro. Call Vic Barnett or Tony Bowling at 931-722-3031. We apologize if there's any technical difficulties there, as some of the switch-off might not occurred there in the proper time, and Barry giggles.
Yeah, you can put that on me. So it's kind of a different situation we're at here tonight. We're basically right in the middle of the crowd, so it's just a little bit of a different setup, but
well, to recap what he said, he was talking about getting Drew back and what a tough kid he is and what a spirit that he can bring. And then he also spoke about the concerns of Cornersville, not only just Ben Franklin but other players, and how they kind of get rolling with him, but then once you overload to stop him, how they can hurt you with other things.
Yeah, but the big guy, like you said, they don't put him directly behind quarterback. They want to get a little steam rolling with him. And they like to play the numbers game, like kind of get you outnumbered over there. But he's going to be a workhorse tonight. He's going to get the football a lot. Main thing is hit him low is what Coach Willis was saying. Hit him low. And I think if we get to him early and hit him hard a few times early, he might have a little tendency to pull it back a little bit. So main thing is just don't let him get going early, because it could be a long night then.
Captains for Wayne County heading out. That's number 64, Ethan Bumgarner, number 52, Aaron Martin. They'll meet the captains from Cornersville. Looks like Ben Franklin out there, number 33, and then also number 20, Kel Adcox. Number 65, which is Peyton Cherry, and number 8 with 7 rushes, 54 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Wayne County wins the toss, by the way, and they'll defer to the second half. So it'll be Cornersville football to start things. And then through the air, Drew Beavis completing 24 of 65 passes, 417 yards, 2 touchdowns through the air. Receiving-wise, Sailor Skelton, 11 catches, 220 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Ryder Butler with 5 catches for 77. Will Robertson with 4 catches for 47. So Wayne County going to try and get more back to a dual threat, I think, a little bit tonight, Barry.
Yeah, going to get back to, Ryder looks good, looked good in warm-ups. Getting some extra backs in there, kind of giving Ryder a rest here and there, but it's do or die time. And I think you got to live and die with Ryder, number 4 right there. So, I'd load up on him tonight.
About 2 minutes away from kickoff, Wayne County set to run through its spirit banner made by the cheerleaders down at the far left. Got a few Wayne County students that have made the way. The Cornersville running through their banner just right through the center of the end zone down to our left. As we sit at midfield here on the visitor side, Baker Bryant leads the troop for Wayne County out. I spoke to him at break today, and I said, Baker, don't let me down. I'm counting on you being first. And there comes that speed of Baker Bryant through first. We're sitting at midfield on the visitors' bleachers right at the 50, Barry, so we got a good setup here for at least in some circumstances. Not high enough to see tremendously well at the end zone, so, Barry, I'll be counting on you and your height and what you got to help some there, along with the scoreboard, and it'll be Cornersville football to start things.
Well, yeah, was it Coach Franks that got us these awesome seats? You can't ask for nothing better right here at the 50-yard line, so no telling what those cost. Coach Franks, we appreciate that. But I'm going to try to help you out as best I can.
I think it was Jeremiah Robbins and Pete Hampton and John Harper that teamed up to get this spot here. Right. So Wayne County's going to kick off. Corners will be moving right to left as you listen. Casey Hunter put the football on the 40 on the left hash mark. And we're about ready to get started here. We got a few folks listening to us tonight, Barry. Leroy Andrews, as always. My Uncle Philip Harris, Jonathan Haddock.
You had one you was telling me.
And N.J. Pope. He wasn't able to make it tonight, but he'll be watching and listening, I'm sure. So Cornersville's going to send, let's see. Barry, help me out with the numbers back there.
You got, what's that, number 1? And
they don't have a number 1.
Well,
that looks like 31 maybe. But I only think they got. That's the difficulty of sitting here is you don't get the vantage point of seeing the numbers too well.
Your eyes are probably better than mine.
Well, it's just
a different.
We're going to call it 21. Brandon Hargrave there to the left. And it's kicked high, short. No fair catch called for. It's free in the air. Is it still free on the ground? It looks like ranging high to make that catch was Bo Schillig. He did not call for a fair catch, but still just tried to make the catch. And Wayne County almost came up with a big special teams play there right off the bat. Instead, Schillig takes over for the Bulldogs, and they'll start from the 44.
I think it caught him by surprise right there with the little pooch pop-up. But, man, that's an excellent kick right there. Field position wasn't great, but, man, it gave us a great chance to get the ball right there to start the game.
One wide receiver split out wide to the right, and that's going to be number 10, Bailey Beery.
And
they're putting it at the 44 on the left hash. They're going to line up in an I formation. I hadn't seen this much. Franklin, the deep setback, fullback in front of him, and the quarterback, Blaine Woodard, settling under center. There's the give to Franklin off the left side. He hit and dropped after a small gain. Wayne County pulling at the football. Couldn't force the fumble, but a short gain of just 2 yards for Franklin on first play.
Yeah, boy, Aaron Martin got to him before he got to the line of scrimmage. A host of Cats helped clean it up. He leaned forward, got 2 yards, but a great job right there by the defensive line of the Cats.
2nd and 8 for Cornersville, ball in the middle of the field. Again, moving right to left. Wayne County across the front. It go Jackson Pope, Ty Carlton, Aaron Martin, and Braden Littleton. They got 4 linebackers this week. That's Ryder Butler, Kaysen Castleman, Dane Bryant, and Jake Nenis. So no Drew Beavis out there on defense. Again with the I formation, Franklin, he's about 7 yards deep in the backfield. They run the toss looking for room right. Picks up a block, cuts it up, got some room across midfield. He's going to be strung out there and stopped just shy of the first down marker at about the Wildcat 48.
Yeah, and if you're watching on, what is that, YouTube right there, you're going to see he's a big dude. Man, he might be the biggest guy on the field. But a well-built kid, it's going to take a couple of cats. It's going to take some gang tackling to get him down.
The one thing about kicking off short, and I'm all for it really because it prevents the big return. The one thing about it, though, is when you get in these third and shorts, this is 4-down territory.
Yeah.
In any short yardage situation. If it was 30 yards back, maybe not. And they're going to go to the flex bone look. Franklin will line up at the right wingback spot. Woodard under center, longer snap count. There's the give off the right side, and we're going to pick up a first down. Or Cornersville going to get a first down. They're powering its way down to the 45. Wayne County wanted some movement there before the snap, but I didn't see a flag.
Yeah, you didn't see a flag, but you should have. There's definite movement right there by Cornersville.
Was that Franklin moving forward?
They raised up. I don't understand. Boy.
Ball at the 44, 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at Wayne County 44. Right off the right hash. 10:40 to play, opening quarter, 0-0 our score. A couple of I formations for Cornersville to start. Now they'll go more to the flex bone look. Franklin at the right wingback. They're going to give it around the left end. This time it's going to be number 3, Ulan, taking it around the right end. He'll pick up about 3 or 4 before being run out of bounds and bring up 2nd and 7.
Yeah, and since that first play, Cornersville's kind of getting some big chunks here and there, and getting the big chunks without the big dogs. So, when he's not getting the football, we got to make that count. We got to really, really do some work right here, defensive line and these linebackers.
To the line of scrimmage, Ulan left, Franklin to the right, fullback right behind the quarterback Woodard. Here comes Franklin looking for him around the left end. Heavy penetration. Franklin gets stood up and dropped for a 2-yard loss back to the 43. Gang tackling there from the Cats, and Dane Bryant nods his head in agreement with that defensive call, and Wayne County forces a 3rd and 9.
Aaron Martin getting through that offensive line there again. First guy to him. Grabs a hold of him, waits on a little bit of help. Great job by the Cats, though. 2nd down and short, and now we've turned it into a 3rd and long.
Martin with a wrapped up wrist there on the left hand, playing strong nonetheless. Cats got Will Robertson at the left corner, Saylor scouting at the right, safety David Ullman. One wide receiver right, Barry. They're going to go under center here in the flex bone. Franklin in motion, fake on the give, rolling rights, Woodard looking to throw. Wayne County trying to give chase from the backside. Woodard gets strung out, throws, gets tackled, or hit rather, and takes an official out across the way as the pass goes incomplete, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, good job right there, defensive line. Not falling for anything right there on the play action, going after the quarterback. I think he stepped out of bounds before he let that ball go, and that's going to count as a sack.
That goes a yard loss. Braden Littleton chasing from behind. Actually, they're going to spot it to 44, so not much of a loss, Barry, if any, unless the umpire gets it settled. Now they're going to go middle of the field.
They're punting.
And that looks like they will. 4th and close to 10 for Cornersville. 9:33 clock stop. They do really going out of bounds. And Ryder Butler back deep inside his 10 to return the punt. Long snap count here. Not much of a rush by Wayne County. And the roll and punt short and shanked off to the right side. And on the short punt, Wayne County will take over in great field position. So after Cornersville taking over at the 44, it went Wayne County's way there, Barry, and a good turn of events there defensively and special teams-wise for the Cats.
Yeah, about a 10-yard punt right there. He tried to get cute, snap it. Punter tried to run with it as long as he could, and he shanked that one. So thank you, Cornersville. We appreciate that 9-yard punt.
So now the Cats that take over, Barry, they've got that spotted to 36. So it's about an 8-yard punt. That wouldn't even be a punt for a first down.
That's even better, 8.
And the Cats take over 1st and 10, go from the shotgun. Drew Beavis in there wearing the number 18. Now, if you heard me in the open, we were expecting number 11, but they got that thing stitched up and back on him. Hand off to Butler. Look at this room left. Got plenty of yardage up the left side, across midfield, and all the way down near the 40 of Cornersville. Ryder Butler with the quick hitter right off the bat.
Yeah, quick hitter, ran to the outside, just outran him. Coach Willis said they're going to try to get wide tonight, try to use their speed against them, and there you go. Let Ryder eat tonight. Let him eat.
Ball at the 41, 1st and 10 for the Cats. after the big run there from Ryder Butler.
Well, he hits another gear, and it's look out.
That's about a 23-yard run there on first down. Beavis in the shotgun, standing back at the 46. Skelton split out wide left. 3 receivers bunched short off the right side. Butler looking for him around the right end. Cuts it up, finds the hole across the 40, and then going to be thrown forward down near the 36. A pickup of 5 on first down. 2nd and 5 for the Cats.
Yeah, there again, trying to get out wide. Got Ryder heading towards us right here, and Cornersville actually did a good job of cutting that off. Ryder just did an even better job of planting the foot and turning upfield, getting 5 yards.
0-0 our score, 8:22, clock moving first quarter. 2nd and 5 for the Cats from the Cornersville 36. Beavis in the gun. Butler to his right. Skelton split out wide left. Ball on the right hash. There's the give to Butler. 3 in a row carries. Butler bounces off the first tackle and then drilled on the backside from the secondary tackler, and it's going to go for no gain, then to bring up 3rd and 5.
Yeah, he kind of got held up there. A big bunch right there. Cornersville's defensive line kind of bunched up our offensive line, couldn't get on the linebackers. And Ryder was kind of stuck there, and Cornersville came in there and kind of cleaned up the mess.
Likely 4-down territory for the Cats. 7:44 clock moves. Second quarter, 0-0 our score. Cats got to get to the 31 of Cornersville. And Beavis in the shotgun. 2 receivers split out wide left. Got a tight end right. Bryan a motion from the left down to the right. Snap to Beavis. Handoff Butler. Butler strung out, makes a cut, in trouble in the backfield, and he's going to lose yardage back to the 39, and now Wayne County may well punt.
Yeah, trying to go a little misdirection right there and trying to fool him right there with some motion to the left side, giving it to Ryder going right, and they weren't fooled by that right there.
4th and 8 for the Cats from the Cornersville 39. Coach Willis, ever the gambler, looks like he's looking at the play sheet to go for this as we get to the 7-minute mark of the first quarter.
Don't call him Kenny Rogers.
Or Riverboat Ron. Beavis in the gun. Stands at his own 44 as the Cats going to go 4th and 8. Single coverage split out on the outside. Beavis on a roll left. Tries to set himself, throws over the middle, and it's incomplete. Looked like he was trying to dump it to Dixon, and DG wasn't aware, and it goes incomplete, and Cornersville forces the turnover on downs.
Yeah, either, I don't know. It was, like you said, DG running the route there, almost like he wasn't looking back for it, and Drew dumps it off there, and just nothing there. So turnover on downs.
Well, after the good run by Butler, the Cornersville defense stiffens, and it'll be Bulldog football, 1st and 10 from their own 39. Cats going with a 4-man front defensively. Here comes Franklin looking from around the left side, following his blockers, gets a little bit of room, powers his way across the 40 into the 44. Pick up a 5, bring up 2nd and 5.
Yeah, when you say following a blocker, he's got his hand on the back of that lineman, just pushing him forward, trying to get that guy to clean up all the mess in front of him, and then kind of just falls forward there. Big gain for Cornersville.
Cornersville with 7 plays on its opening drive. Wayne County with 5, and it's 2nd and 5 for the Bulldogs from their own 44. 6:07 to play here. First quarter, still no score.
I was going to tell you on that play action pass Cornersville did where we got the sack. Boy, they slipped that running back out the backside. He was wide open. I kind of worry about that.
Woodard under center. Straight back drop, looking to throw. Got a man on the slant. It's high and incomplete. On the coverage there, Will Robertson got a hand maybe on it from the backside. Forced the incompletion, and it'll bring up 3rd and 5.
Yeah, good job right there by the secondary. I know Coach Lance was working extra hard on coverages. This is kind of the same offense that we saw last week and struggled a little bit with. But a good job right there staying with the receivers.
Kel Adcock's the intended receiver. Robertson locked up there with single coverage. Cornersville send a receiver left, 1 right. Woodard to settle in under center. Franklin at the right wing. Coming in motion. There's the give. Looks to cut it up and got a hole this time into the Wildcat secondary, and he breaks contain inside the 40, and he's going to take it all the way. They just stayed patient, and Franklin finally breaks one, and that goes for 56 and a score for the Bulldogs.
Get that guard pulling. And he grabs the back of his jersey and rides him as long as he can. Sees the opening and doesn't look fast running, but covers an awful lot of ground in a hurry. He's kind of a sneaky fast, I guess you would say.
A glider.
Yeah. and that's not what we wanted to happen right there, get him going.
Cornersville going to kick the extra point. It's number 11, Joseph Palma, a junior, number 11. To try and put Cornersville in front 7-0. There's the snap. There's a good little rush there from Wayne County. That kicks off the left and no good. So it's 6-0 Cornersville here with 5:33 to play in the first. Coach Lance talking over with his defense. Somebody may have got out of position there to allow that big run.
Well, that wishbone right there is designed to kind of get the numbers on your defense on one side. So you're kind of outnumbered there. And I had a chance to tackle him, but that's a big guy you're trying to bring down right there.
Once he gets those legs turning, it's going to be even tougher, and that one turned into a big gain. As that drive for Cornersville was 3 plays, 61 yards, 1 minute, 6 seconds off the clock. And that'll be Wayne County football. Of course, they got the play clocks here, Barry. We hadn't mentioned that, but you like those play clocks.
I love the play clocks. Love them. And talking, a little history, one of the Wildcats, really, really great teams. He kind of reminds me of Lucas Ray.
Franklin, you're talking about?
Yeah, because Lucas was built, big old built dude, and was so good he played defensive tackle. They got Franklin playing a little defensive tackle too.
Okay.
So you don't see a lot of running backs that play tackle.
No, you don't. Ball on the right hash. Looks like we got to shift. We got to switch out footballs here. Get the kicking ball out. As Castleman and Ryder Butler back to return this kick, standing around about the 10-yard line. And Jackson Smith, freshman, handle the kicking duties here for the Bulldogs. Wayne County able to force the punt on the first series. Cornersville able to break through with the big long touchdown run there on that set of downs.
Hey, Lucas was so good at tackle. Coach Rice would make him take a knee during practice because they couldn't run anything, so he'd be in there making every tackle.
There's a kick, end over end, going to go the way of Butler. Fields it about the 12. Now out across the 20 and swept up as he takes it across the 25 and out near the 30. And be 1st and 10 for the Cats.
Not a bad return right there. Here we go. Got to answer back.
Yeah, don't like Wayne County trying to play from behind. That hadn't been a strength, but that's been a trend lately. 2 weeks ago on homecoming, the Cats able to erase a 2-score deficit. Last week, playing from behind kind of got them in a bind there. Did briefly take that 8-7 lead, but then immediately got behind again and never kind of got on track from that point. Beavis in the shotgun, Castleman to his left. Bunch set of receivers left, and now Robertson down the line in motion. Fumbles it initially and now cuts it up. He's stuck. There as he turned it up just shy of the 30.
Yeah, that kind of bobbled the handoff right there, which, slowed everything down, gave the defense time, and didn't get anything much at all right there.
Nanis to check in, replacing Castleman as we near the 5-minute mark here in the opening quarter. A 6-0 Cornersville lead. 2nd and 11 on the scoreboard for the Cats. Beavis in the shotgun. Straight back drop, looks to throw. Rusher comes away, and he has to throw it, and it's high and incomplete there for Butler as the pressure came free there off the left side. Beavis didn't have enough time to make the completion.
Great call, though, because you had Ryder just slipped out here in the flats, and I don't think there's anybody around him. He catches that, he goes for a while. Coach Willis kind of just raised his hands up in disgust right there. Missed opportunity.
4:52 to play in the opening quarter. 6-0 Cornersville lead, 3rd and 11. Facing the Cats, and Beavis in the shotgun, standing back inside his own 25. Butler to his right. Cornersville defense been stout after the first run by Wayne County. Fake on the give, throw over the middle, incomplete, too high for Skelton, and the Cats will be forced into a punt.
Yeah, good route right there by Skelton on the slant. He kind of stopped in a dead area of the zone. Just kind of got overthrown there. Now he got a punt.
Cornersville got another stop. Now looking to get this football back. Let's see what Wayne County does. Beavis looking to the side as they're short a man. Now Wayne County going to get the punt team fully out there, and Butler standing back to punt inside his 20. High snap. Butler able to get it away with no rush. A high hanging punt and racing up to try and make the kick. Did it touch somebody?
Get on it.
Let's see if it touched somebody. Wayne County going to eventually fall on it. Let's see what the call is. As it landed at about the 45 and rolled inside the 40. And the official's going to say nobody from Cornersville touched it. Now, I couldn't determine if they did.
No, I couldn't tell. We'd have to have some instant replay right there. Hey, give a shout out to probably the second best turnbow I coached in baseball, Spencer. So, Spencer listening in tonight.
He'll be happy to hear that.
He knows I love him. I'm just kidding.
Ball at the 38 here for Cornersville, 1st and 10 with 4:36 to play in the first. Franklin with a big run on the last possession for the score. It's a 6-0 Cornersville lead. Woodard under center. There's the give to the fullback, and this one's going to get stuffed there at the line. Still churning the legs. There's number 34, Austin King, but Wayne County going to make the stop for a small gain. Looks like he'll get progress for maybe 3 yards, though, Barry, out to the 41.
Yeah, kind of looked like we held him up right there. Good spot they got. But give him credit for, keep on churning and getting what he could till the whistle blew. So
4:10, clock moves.
Defense got to get off the field pretty quick right here. If not, they're going to start getting wore down.
Cornersville facing 2nd and 7 from its own 41. Woodard under center. One back behind. Going to throw. Swing it out here, complete in the flats. And making the catch there was number 3, Uland. He'll take it out near midfield. That might be enough for a first down. Let's see what the spot is. It's going to be awfully close.
Yeah, awfully close is right. He just swung it out there. Well, yeah.
That's first down. I was going to say, they were waiting to decide. And now they can't get the change set before Cornersville's ready to go with tempo here. But it is a first down at the 48. Woodard settling in, flex bone set, under center. Give to Franklin, looking for him around the left end. This time they're forcing it up, and he cuts across the 50 and stops at the Wayne County 49.
He's really, really good at getting extra yards after contact. We kind of, got to him before he gets to the line of scrimmage. He gets a couple steps forward and falls. That's at least 4 yards. I mean, he's just a, big guy.
A Navy commit, I understand, Barry. Navy. 3:08, clock moves. Here in the first quarter, 6-0 Cornersville lead. 2nd and 7 facing the Bulldogs from the Wildcat 49. They went tempo last possession, and now taking time as we're down to 12 seconds on the play clock. Woodard under center. 2 receivers put out wide right. Here comes Franklin in motion, and we got a false start.
Got about 30 guys in motion right there, too.
And that was a dead ball flag. I guess it was a false start. It was. I was thinking if it was 2 men in motion at the same time, then you could have seen what happened on the play. But they blew that one dead, and it's going to move it back to the Cornersville 46, and it'll be 2nd and 12. 2:48 now showing on the stadium clock. 2nd and 12 for the Bulldogs.
Got to use that for our advantage right here. Defense got to take advantage of that little mishap. Maybe they can get the momentum swinging back to us.
Yeah, got to get something going off. Got to get a stop here and then get something going offensively. Woodard under center. Franklin, fake on the give to Franklin. They give to Uland, looking for him right, and he's got plenty of room. Cut across the 50, up into the secondary, and across the 45 and down to the Wildcat 40. So they get you thinking about Franklin and cross you up with Uland.
Yeah, bringing Franklin around there where he's had real good success, and then backdoor you with Ullman there is a little misdirection play. When you got a real good running back, you can kind of do that.
1st and 10 for Cornersville from the Wayne County 40. Is Will Smith here somewhere? I thought I heard something there on the speak. 2 minutes to play here in the first.
Yeah, sound like
I didn't know if this from West Philadelphia or not.
Born and raised.
Ball on the wide hash at the 40. And Woodard under center. They're going to run the toss this time to the right side with the fullback, Pig. He cuts it up across the 40 and down near the 35. It'll be probably about the 36. They bring up 2nd and 6.
Yeah, it's kind of tough right here. They kind of get you thinking about, being outman, and then they run a little misdirection right there and just totally fool you. But you are correct. That's Will Smith they got going. Old school Will Smith.
1:15 here in the opening quarter, 6-0 Cornersville.
I think that's when he had DJ.
Woodard under center. Pig right behind him. Franklin on the left side. Here's the give to Franklin. Looks for him off the left side. Breaks through another hole into the Wildcat secondary. Skelton gives chase. Franklin going to break that tackle and get inside the 10. Stop just shy of the goal line and bring up first and goal for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I would definitely describe it as a glider. It's almost like he's getting 5 yards a step. There again, gets a full head of steam. Once he gets in that secondary, he's hard to bring down.
Going to go quick. Cornersville going to go with the quarterback sneak. Woodard pushing forward. Wayne County trying to put up resistance, and Woodard gives a last-second gasp effort. And then Braden Littleton comes in to throw him backwards at about the 5.
Yeah, not going to blow the whistle. He's going to clean it up right there. So Corners will try to catch us off guard. Good job of defensive line there.
So they got that ball spotted, Barry. Can you determine?
He's at the 1 yard line.
Okay, at the exact 1 there off the left side. 23 seconds to play here in the first, and Corners will looking to add to its 6-0 lead.
Corners was going to hurry.
Yeah, they don't have to get a playoff, as the play clock's at 9 and the game clock's at 6. Woodard under center. They are going to give it to Franklin. He's going to power his way into the end zone easily for the score as time expires there in the first quarter. And that'll make the score Cornersville 12, Wayne County 0.
Yeah, and boy, get that big man. It's his second touchdown of the game. He's starting to rack up some yards already, and we're just now finishing the first quarter.
All right, looks like we are going to go ahead with a try, Barry, before we have the quarter break. So stay with us here for what I think is going to be a 2-point conversion try for the Bulldogs. Yeah, they're going to go for 2. They quickly get the line of scrimmage. They're going to go from the I formation. Franklin to deep setback. They run the give to Franklin, finds a hole back up the middle, and he walks into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. And it's 14-0 Cornersville, and that's going to end the first quarter. Our score after 1, Cornersville 14, Wayne County 0. We'll be back with second quarter action after this timeout. You're listening to Wildcats Football on Big Oldies Radio.
This live stream possible for you, the viewer. It is completely free and there will never be a fee to watch these videos. However, if you would like to make a contribution to me for my effort,
he might score 5 touchdowns.
And PayPal in the description of this video. It is not a requirement, it is only if you wish to. I will ask that you please subscribe to this channel and click the thumbs up button. I would also like to encourage you to start a conversation in the chat. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
Welcome back to Wildcat Football here on Big Oldies Radio. We're at the start of the second quarter. It's Cornersville 14, Wayne County 0. Cats be moving right to left this quarter, and the Bulldogs be kicking off from the 40. So it's rare that you start. We're going to start the first 3 quarters of this game, Barry, with kickoffs. Had the first quarter start with the kickoff. Second quarter is going to start with the kickoff, and certainly the third quarter will. As back deep to receive is Kaysen Castleman and Ryder Butler. What do you think, Barry?
We get 4 in a row, we'll have something. So that's pretty cool, though.
We need something to go the Cats' way.
Need a big return right here.
See if we can get this crowd that's all around us as we're right in the middle of the Wayne County crowd fired up.
It's a good crowd tonight, too.
So let's see here. Jackson Smith to kick this up. Off to the right, and it's caught there at 27 by, I believe that was Dalen Van Fleet making the catch on the kickoff inside the 30, and he'll take it across the 30 and out near the 35. See where they spot this football, Barry.
Looking like going right at the 36.
And Dalen doing a good job to get what he can get there. And the Cats with decent field position at the 36.
2 things.
They're on the right hash.
2 things you got to have here is you'd like to have points for sure, but you got to have a long drive right here. You got to give that defense some rest right here.
Beavis in the shotgun. Shifting around up front. Wayne County settles in. Skelton down the line in motion. There's the give to Butler. Butler trying to outrace the defense to the edge and makes a good cut and gets a 5-yard gain there, Barry, off the left side.
Yeah, that 5 yards never looks so tough right there as Ryder working hard, getting through tacklers there, just everything he can get. What a difference of 2 running backs, though, as far as size goes. But I guarantee you that one's got more heart.
Well, you got to remember, Wayne County gets the football Barry to start the third quarter, so while it might be a 14-0 deficit now, you get a score and a stop, and you're right back in this.
Yeah.
Beavis in the gun, 2 receivers to the right. Takes the snap, there's the give. Butler with a hesitation move at the line of scrimmage and then gets stacked up after a gain of 3. And move it out to the 44, and it'll be 3rd and 2.
Yeah, just kind of fell forward right there. First play of the game, we got Ryder out there wide with some running room, and it's almost like they're looking for him now. We might try some misdirection of our own right here and try to catch them off guard.
10:50, clock moves. First quarter action. The Cats need this first down badly, Barry. Only 1 first down on the night, and that's the first play of the game. Cats yet to get an O, and that was an offensive snap for the Cats. Butler looking for him wide, gets strung out, cuts it up. He's got enough for the first down and more across midfield and down to the 46 of Cornersville.
Yeah, good job of Ryder right there, shading off with a tackler, planting a foot, getting upfield. Big run right there for Ryder.
Yeah, and Barry gets to move those sticks, and that's important to keep some momentum going.
Keep momentum going, also give that defense a rest. We need to get back to those long drives right there, eat up a whole bunch of clock. It's nice.
See if they can get a chunk, too. I like getting some chunk yards, Barry, and it keeps you from having to just maneuver it all the way down. Beavis in the gun, stands back at about midfield, hands off to Butler. Follows his blockers off the left side, got good yardage. He's going to get upended at the 40. So a gain of about 6 there, and it'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Yeah, those are the kind of runs you like where you get about 2 or 3 yards across the line of scrimmage before you even get touched. So there's what we need right there.
9:40 as the clock moves here in the second quarter. Cats on the move, took over to start this drive at the 36. And it moved it down to the Cornersville 40.
Definitely 4-down territory now.
There's a give to Butler. Hesitates. Jump cut left. Picks up a little bit. Only needed 4. I believe he just got 3, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 1.
Yeah. And, you got fall break next week, so Ryder can get some extra rest if we got to run him a lot tonight. So.
Well, you got fall break, Barry, and not only fall break, but you've got a bye week next week as the Cats have no game. There'll be next contest to be against Collinwood, and that'll be 2 weeks from tonight.
Well, where are we going to go eat Friday?
I'm open. 8:58, clock moves here in the second quarter. Cats facing 3rd and 1 from the Cornersville 37. Quarterback sneak, Beavis has it. Drew Powers forward to the 35. Gets upended there, but he only needed 1. He got 2. So that'll move the sticks.
As Drew was kind of sneaky right there at that quarterback sneak, kind of stepped up the line of scrimmage. Almost like he was just walking up under center, man, and he got that ball quick on the quarterback sneak. Good play right there.
14-0.
I know Coach Willis was kind of worried before game with Drew when he got hit a couple times, but Drew looks pretty good tonight.
Cats going split back. 2 receivers. Nenest and Butler in the backfield. There's the give. No, keep by Beavis off the right side. He's got plenty of room. Dragging defenders with him inside the 20 and all the way down to about the 15. Big run there by the quarterback, Drew Beavis.
It needed a big chunk, and there you go. Fake the give to Ryder. There's about 3 guys hit Ryder. And Drew did a great job of pulling that, and nobody there ran for a while. That secondary is not going to bring him down by himself. They're just going to hold on and wait for help because he's going to drag at least a couple of those guys.
We're nearing the 8-minute mark here of the second quarter, and they're going to stay split backs. Beavis under center. Butler, Nenest in the backfield.
Ooh.
Got some movement up front.
That's what you don't need.
And that'll move the Cats back 5.
Because, we're
now,
not.
Barry, okay, so that was from the 14. They already moved it back to the 19. I was looking up there at the scoreboard, and they had the line of scrimmage at the 19. So now it's on the 19, right? After that 5-yard penalty, okay.
We're not really built for, big plays. We don't get a lot of them. And, man, when we're having to work first down and 15, it kind of makes it hard on us.
7:45, clock moves, 1st and 15. There's the give to Nenest. Nenest stuck it after about a 2-yard gain, but stays with it and picks up 4 down to the 15.
Good run right there, but there again, a good run of 4 yards, and you're still behind the chains. 2nd down 11.
7:26, clock continues to move.
Got Big Bro listening in.
All right. 14-0, the Cornersville lead. Wayne County trying to answer. Best drive of the night, deepest penetration for sure. 2nd and 11 from the Cornersville 15. Now we got whistles here and a timeout, Wayne County.
Yeah, Coach Willis didn't like something.
That stops the clock with 7:12 to play here in the second. And so it's going to be 2nd and 11. We come on this timeout, Barry. So the Cats have 2 left. Cornersville still with all 3. But an important drive here for the Cats and an important drive to finish. That was the issue for the Cats early, was that Wayne County could move the ball, just had trouble finishing the drives. And definitely need to get this one in, already trailing by 14.
Yeah, definitely got to get a score here now that you're down here this close. Momentum kind of changing back to the Cats' favor. I'm afraid if we don't get in the end zone here that you want to talk about a big change of momentum. And the way that offense is looking for Cornersville right now, we're having a tough time stopping them.
All right, about ready to get back to action here, Barry.
Well, I wouldn't mind a little play action right here. And let's see if we can sneak somebody up the field.
Going to go from the shotgun, been under center, but after this timeout, going to switch things up. There's a snap to Beavis to give to Butler. Sneaks through a hole off the left side, but not much there as he's upended after a short gain. And that's going to bring up 3rd and long, Barry.
3rd and long, and you got to think about your 4-down territory. You got to think about maybe you got to have a big play here. You got to get at least 5 or more on this play right here. You don't have to get the 1st down, but you got to get a good play in.
2-yard pickup on that brings up 3rd and 9, and the 5-yard penalty looming large here, Barry. As
big time.
The Cats would have 4 to go instead of 9 to go, all things being the same.
And not only that, it changes play calls, it changes everything.
3 receivers bunched to the right, Skelton by himself to the left. Fake on to give. Beavis drops the ball, and it falls free, and Cornersville going to get it near the 10.
Yeah, just couldn't hang on to the football right there, then accidentally kicked it forward, and Cornersville got on it there.
So a 6:25 to go. Cornersville takes over after the Wildcat fumble. And Barry, where are they going to spot that? The 11?
I can tell you real quick. Be the 10. 10. Well, hold on. I got a player on my way. 11-yard line.
Okay, looked like that's where the bag was.
Or it's
just across the 10 to the
just
11?
across the 10.
Okay. So we'll call it the 11. So Wayne County moves it from its own 36 to the Cornersville 11. And after 10 plays, fumbles and couldn't capitalize on that drive. Cornersville under center. They're going to run the give off the left side. Wayne County defense stands tall and bottles that up for maybe a gain of 1, if any.
Stand tall. Stand tall is right. He had about 5 or 6 Cats in on that stop right there. And there we go.
6:07, clock moves. 14-0.
Still got time right here if you get a 3 and out.
The Cornersville lead.
Get a 3 and out. 3 and out here, you're going to get good field position too.
Yeah, and Wayne County with a couple of timeouts left. Franklin, they're going to go to the eye, Barry. We saw this in the first 2 plays and then on the 2-point conversion. There's the give to Franklin, looking for room left. Got some room, cuts it up. Gets those legs turning out across the 30 down the far sideline. Breaks a tackle. Ullman tries to make the tackle. Now it's just Skelton. And Franklin cuts off inside him. And this is going to be about a 90-yard run for Ben Franklin as he somehow stayed in bounds there on the left sideline. And Wayne County couldn't make the stop. And now it's 20-0. Cornersville as Franklin breaks loose once again.
He's already shown the speed on 2 touchdowns and 2 big runs. Not only did he show the speed there, showed some strength, pushing some tacklers off the tip and toe and down the line like that. Like you said, I thought he was out of bounds at the 40, but somehow he walked the tightrope there and made a good move, cut it back across field, got a touchdown.
Right, here comes the PAT try to make this 21-0. Low snap. There's the hold. The kick's up, and that one's good. And it's going to be 21-0 Cornersville here with 5:24 to play in the second. Barry not going the Cats away. Still plenty of time if Wayne County can get something going offensively.
Yeah, you got 6 minutes right here. You got time to score. You got 2 timeouts. Got to clean the mistakes up, though. You cannot have any mistakes right here on this drive. And there again, it's all about tempo. You got to set the tone, set the tempo here, and hopefully we can get a good return right there, and we can get this going. Need a big return, Dave.
Definitely. 5:24 to play here in the second. Wildcats getting ready to get it back, baby, trailing 21-0. So after the Cats came out and made that stop initially, Cornersville, and in particular Ben Franklin, as that's touchdown number 3. He had 365 yards rushing last week and 7 touchdowns. And I don't know how many yards Preston Stegall with us tonight, but he's on the sideline, so we'll get an update to half, and we'll know how many yards he's got. He got 90 or 89 in one carry right there.
Well, you hear about the game last week.
He also had one Barry that was 56.
Yes. And sometimes you think, wow, they must have played a really, really bad team. Maybe it's not that good. But from what I've seen so far, and you probably agree with me, he's a pretty good running back.
Oh, yeah. And when he gets it going, he gets it going. There's a deep kick off the left. That may go out of bounds. Now it's going to be fielded just in bounds there by Butler inside the 10.
Come on, Ryder.
Ryder with a hole up the middle. Now tries to dart back to outside and gets bottled up at about the 25.
Yeah, just kind of lost his footing there. These Cats will start, at about the 26, it's looking like.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, it does look like maybe Barry the 26. See where this umpire puts the football down. Cats moving right to left, trailing 21-0. Still got time as they will start from the 26.
I don't know if you try something here, try to get some big yards on a pass, something.
Beavis in the shotgun, Brian in motion. Now we got whistles here before we can get underway. What happened there?
It's got to be on the offense right there.
Yeah, there's a flag right at. It's against Wayne County, so it's off. Oh, he's going to signal offside. Then he switched and made false start. So that'll move it back 5.
Well, we just sloppy this first half right here. Just sloppy half.
1st and 15. So Butler checks in. Or Butler checks out, rather. Beavis in the gun. Nanis to his left. Nanis to his left. We got 2 receivers there left. Fake on the give, looking to throw. Got Skelton.
There it is.
Makes the catch to the 30. He's got some room to the 40, to the 50. 45, 40 down the far sidelines to the 30. Get in there. Get in there. 15, 10. Sailor. Skelton. Put a house for the Wildcats scoring. What an answer for Wayne County, Barry. And that goes for 79 yards.
Oh, man, great route right there. Good draw up right there. She got him on the slant, one man to beat. And when he crossed midfield, my head started to scan the field back the other way, making sure I didn't see any yellow on the ground for a flag. What a big answer right there. The only thing is you kind of wish we'd have taken a little more time off the clock, but I'll take the big score right there as the Cats needed that.
Yeah, 4:59 to play. Huge strike there. Beavis in the gun. Cat's going to go for 2. Fake on the give. Drew on the keep. Tries to stretch it to the outside. Lunges for the goal line. They're going to say short.
Good
That
effort
was
right
very
there.
close.
Yeah. Great effort.
Just shy.
Hey, good answer, though, for the Cats. Good job of answering back right there. Defense now got to take it to the half like this right here.
Still 4:59, Barry. So if Wayne County can come up with, a stop that they desperately need, then might have enough time to get one more, Barry. I'm going to tell you this touchdown has been brought to you by People's Bank. Our name has said it all since 1890. And, Barry, that was a 79-yard scoring strike as it went from Drew Beavis to Sailor Skelton. It'll go down as a 74-yard drive as the line of scrimmage actually started at the 26. The 5-yard penalty moved it back to give the 79-yard pass play.
They just padding stats a little bit right there. It's a big play right there. Great route. Good ball, too. That's just, good play all the way around right there.
Well, can you get this defense going here, Barry?
Can we get a turnover?
Well, that was
Even
what
better.
Coach
Coach Lance.
Coach Lance's keys to the game, wasn't it?
Was. See what we got here. We're going to kick it deep, or we're going to try a little short stuff again.
Well, all right, let's see here. Casey Hunt with the ball on the tee at the 40. Cornersville expecting a short kick. You know, Barry, the last time Wayne County pooched that up in the air and just about had a chance to come down. It'd be nice to have a special teams play go Wayne County's way. Yeah. Hunt checking it out. And it's going to be booted deeper this time. Fielded there by, let's see, the return man for Cornersville, number 21, Hargrave. He'll take it at the 20 and out near the 40, breaking tackles along the way. And it'll be Cornersville ball, I guess, Barry. They're going to spot that at about the 39.
39, and, man, you can't let them score here. Definitely can't let them score here.
Well, I wonder who you're going to try and stop then, Barry, if you're going to try and keep them from scoring. There's one guy, they've got 21 points, and there's one guy who scored 18 of them. Well, actually 20 of them. As he got a 2-point conversion as well.
Yeah, that's the guy I'm definitely keying on.
You think so?
Well, if I'm going to lose, he's not, the game plan's going to be he doesn't beat us.
At this point, definitely. Might have to put Davis back out there on defense. I formation for Cornersville. Franklin, the deep setback, straight back drop, looks to throw, lofts it out, complete there in the left flat. Out near the 45, Wayne County making a game tackle. Way to go for a gain of 6 and bring up 2nd and 4.
That's all right. Good job right there. Good coverage. Good job of making a tackle after the catch.
Schillig on the reception. So Cornersville trying to keep you honest with a pass, but I'm fine with that.
Yes.
Put that ball up in there, especially those that float. Maybe a Wayne County defensive back can make a play.
And I tell you, Cornersville, if you're Cornersville right here, you're not in any rush at all.
The clock stopped, Barry, on that play, getting out of bounds with 4:44 to play. Wayne County with 2 timeouts, Cornersville with 3. 2nd and 4 for the Bulldogs from their own 45. I formation. Woodard going to throw again. This one a little swing pass out to the left, complete there at the line of scrimmage. Was that Schillig again? He's got it out near the first down marker.
That is him. I think
that was Adcox, I think.
I think he's going to be a little short for what, maybe 3?
He stepped out of bounds at the 47, it says, so that's going to be 2 yards shy. They got to get to the 49 and also stop the clock with 4:39 to play. Again, Wayne County will get the ball to start things in the third quarter, but it's 3rd and 2 for the Bulldogs here from their own 47. I formation for Cornersville. Woodard under center, Franklin a deep setback, and there's the give to Franklin. Picks his way off the left side, and he's going to drag defenders out near midfield. He'll have enough by a single yard for the first down.
Yeah, they had to work every bit of those 2 yards or 3. Good job of the catch right there. Clock's rolling now. Like we said, if you don't get another touchdown, that's no big deal. You got to keep them out.
Well, 1st and 10, and the clock rolls at 4:20 here in the second quarter. 21-6, the Cornersville lead. Wayne County getting on the board with a 79-yard touchdown pass from Drew Beavis to Sailor Skelton. They're going to go back. Now they're going to get an eye. I thought there for a minute they were going to get in the flex bone. There's the give to Franklin, looking for him around the left end. Makes a cut, takes it up across the 45 and down near the 40. But when he gets going downhill, Barry, he's a load.
He gets going downhill, yeah, you're not going to tackle him by yourself. He's a big kid, like we said, so just falling forward, he's getting another 3 yards. Well, he might be close to 200.
If Wayne County, he's got a 56-yard run and an 89-yard run. So, yeah, I'd say so. You got to piece together the other runs in there too, Barry. I'd say he's quite likely at the 200-yard marker right there. .323. Franklin, the deep setback. Fake on the give, and they're going to give it to Uland. Uland looking for him around the left end. Wayne County makes the hit at the 40 and pushing forward enough for the first down was Uland. I believe he had to get to the 40, and they're going to spot it right at the 40.
That almost looked like a messed up play right there. That looked kind of funky right there. It's almost like the running back went in the wrong direction and kind of had to correct himself, but still got enough for a first down.
Aaron Martin going to check out here as Baker Bryant ahead in. Ball at the 40, 1st and 10. Ball nearing the left hash. Cornersville moving left to right. 3:11. Clock stopped as Ulan went out of bounds. Woodard, option down the line. And he's going to be wrapped up, dropped by Baker in the backfield. Bryant making the stop back at the 43.
Yeah, Baker, wow. He run in there for a play to give a guy some rest, and comes up with a huge play right there in the backfield. And he let everybody know about it, too. I love Baker. Love his energy.
2:50, clock moves. Second quarter, 21-6, the Cornersville lead, but now it's 2nd and 13 for the Bulldogs from the Wildcat 43. 23 seconds on the play clock, so Cornersville's got plenty of time as they head the line of scrimmage. They'll go from the I formation, and Woodard settles in under center. Schillig split out wide right. DeFranklin looking for him off the left. He powers his way inside the 40 and down to the 38, a gain of 5. And it's going to bring up 3rd and 8.
And he's a load to tackle right there. If he gets about 2 or 3 steps in, he's hard to bring down.
2:12, clock continues to move for the Bulldogs. Moving left to right.
I'm not going to say 4-down territory because they punted last time they had a 4th down situation right here.
I think they're going to treat it as 4-down territory. We'll see if they get any yards here. They're taking all day. As it's down to 9 seconds, they may take a timeout here. Down to 5 seconds as they get the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be in a rush. 2 seconds. They get it off. Fake on a give and on a roll. Now they're going to pivot, throw back to the right. It's low and incomplete. Intended there for Uland, and he was open, but the quarterback got a little bit confused. We got a flag here at the 40, and it's a hold on Cornersville, and I believe Wayne County declined that, bringing up 4th and 8.
And again, I mean, a good job right there. The Cats getting a little pressure right there on the quarterback. It's trying that misdirection stuff again right there. The quarterback rolls out one way and is going to flip it back to the running back, kind of scooting out the backside. Luckily, we had a bad throw there because I think if that's a good one, that goes for a little bit.
Well, it's going to be a hold, so we'd have taken that if it would have been a good throw. But as it stands, it's 4th and 8, and it looks like Cornersville's going to punt. So Coach Willis, after a discussion there with Coach Blackwell, did decide, Barry, to decline that penalty, and I think it was a wise one. Butler going back to return the kick. There's 1:36 to play here before the half. Can Wayne County get some pressure on this thing? As Butler stands inside his 10, high snap. They're going to roll to the right, and now kick it on the move, and another shank here off the side of his foot. And so I wonder why Corners was really trying that, as the ball goes out of bounds at about the 30, as it looks like they want to do kind of what you might see on Saturdays sometimes, roll it right and then decide if you want to run, but that's Jackson Smith with the punt. And that one would have been let's see. Yeah, that one would have been a first down by a yard, that punt. The last one wouldn't have been.
They're kind of going with those Australian kicker methods where, like I said, they run with it as long as they possibly can and then try to get a kickoff, but that guy's not kicking it far at all.
Cats from the 29. There's the give to Butler, and he's going to be stacked up at the line for no gain. Wayne County took over with 1:28 on the clock, Barry.
I was looking to
Still
see.
got 2 timeouts.
Looking to see if Cornersville was going to call timeout, maybe get a little confident there, but they're not either, so kind of let this clock roll.
Cats in the huddle with 1:07. Wayne County with its biggest play through the air. Let's see if the Cats can make another one through the air, Barry.
Well, I like the
matchup.
matchup.
Still playing the run, it looks like. Beavis in the gun. There's a fake on the give to Nenas, looking to throw over the middle, and it's going to be intercepted at the 40. Ulan with the pick. Beavis got to make the stop. Ulan makes him miss, makes another man miss, and then thrown down out of bounds inside the 20.
Boys, Ulan read that the whole way. He kind of just stayed back. And as soon as Drew let that pass go, he broke on it. And good pick right there. Just a fine play right there by that secondary.
Well, that's risky. If you don't come up with that, Wayne County may have another score, but he had it the whole way. Corners are going to take over. Where are they spotting this ball, Barry? To 16?
16. Boy.
Ball's on the right hash. Well, Wayne County's 2 turnovers. The one of them was when Wayne County was down at about Cornersville's 10. That prevented the Cats from getting a score. And then this one may set Cornersville up for one as the Bulldogs with 3 timeouts in 44 seconds. Wayne County needs this defense to come up big right here. Woodard under center, Franklin in the deep setback. There's the give to Franklin. He's hit at the line and then stacked up. Wayne County trying to pull at the ball. Franklin holding on, picks up 2 to the 14.
Yeah, that time Cats were ready for that run up the middle. Boy, laid a pretty good pop on him right there.
And that'll stop the clock with a timeout at 36 seconds, Barry. So we're nearing the half. Corners will have 2 timeouts left.
Well, I think they're going to try to run something out wide right here. My guess is going to be Franklin, of course, but I think they'll try to get out wide here, or they're going to use him as a big decoy right here and try to do another misdirection play.
Well, Wayne County defense stood tall that last time. Need one more stop here. And a couple of things, Barry, that can give you confidence that you made stops on the last 2 drives. You're down 2 scores, and you get the ball to start the third quarter. So a huge opportunity here if the Wayne County defense can come up with a stop.
Yeah, there's the if right there, though. I'm afraid, a touchdown here puts you in a bad situation. Got to keep them out of the end zone here. Have to.
About ready to get back to play here as the Cat defense is out there. Baker Bryant still out of the defensive tackle spot. And Woodard under center. They're going to go to the flex bone. Franklin at the right wingback spot. Coming around, fake the give. They give it the other way.
Yeah.
And on the run is Ulan inside the 5, and he's dropped near the goal line. Did he cross? Yes. Touchdown run there for Ulan of about 14 yards.
Did the misdirection right there and used him as a decoy like we was talking about. And, man, that hurts. That whole last 2 minutes hurts.
Well, let's see if Wayne County can get a rush here. Right now, trailing by 21. There.
I think a little late.
Maybe they'll wait and send those off while they're trying to kick. You won't be able to hear a snap count or something. A high snap. Wayne County with a rush, but the kick's up and good. That's a nice kick there, and that makes the score 28-6 here with 28 seconds to go before the half.
Yeah, just true. Bad situation right there all the way around. The worst thing you needed with the ball was that turnover, and credit Cornersville, for getting the turnover. And then when you got a big back like they do, not only can you use him to your advantage, you can also use him, when you're decoying. So, credit Cornersville tonight on this first half.
When did these firecracker cannons become so popular, Barry?
I don't know. Maybe somebody's just bored or
Summertown. Had one of those. They just didn't get to use it frequently the night we were there.
Well, they did use it when they scored there at the end when we were up by about 40. But.
Castleman and Butler back to return this kick as this one's getting away from Wayne County. Barry Ralph listening in at home tonight. Ralph Montague Hughes III.
I love you, Ralph. I missed you on the ride up here, man. I know he's cheering on the Cats, hoping for a better second half.
Yeah, and he'd always be here, but Ralph's got an obligation early in the morning, about 5 a.m.
Is he deer hunting?
I think he's going to be participating in helping with that pancake breakfast for the Lions Club. There's a kick, a line drive. Butler going to let it go. Is it going to go out of bounds? It does. So with 28 seconds to go, Wayne County will take over on the 35. Ryder was close enough to where if it didn't, he could pick it up. And I think it's a heads-up move because with 28 seconds, if you pick it up there, you just take a knee and go on. So it's not like the poor field position is going to hurt you, but if it goes out of bounds, suddenly you got it on the 35.
I just thought, man, what if that ball checks up and he has to pick it up there at the 2?
Well, that's what I'm saying. You're going to just take a knee, though.
Yeah, true.
So because of the poor field position. So it's a perfect time to try it. Now, if it was a normal situation, it's risky as can be, I think, because you wouldn't want to just take a knee in a normal situation. Cat's going to go under center, split back set. Might get something going if they can break one here. Otherwise, might just take it to the half. Shifting around up front defensively there by Cornersville. There's the give to Nenis. Breaks a tackle. Tripped up as he nears the first down marker. Did they give it to him? Nope, they're going to give it to the 44. Now to keep the clock moving at 18 seconds.
You're going to hurry, try to get one more play off.
Beavis just sprinting into the huddle here with 14 seconds. Let's see if we're going to get one more off. We did have 2 timeouts, but evidently Fake on a give, Beavis on a keep. Late pitch to Butler at the 45. Makes the man miss it. The Cornersville 45 and then knocked down at the Cornersville 39. And that's going to take us to the half. Our score at halftime is Cornersville 28, Wayne County 6. And we'll be back with a quick recap after this first half. You're listening to Wildcats football on Big Oldies Radio.
It is completely free, and there will never be
Thanks, sir.
my efforts. There are links to my Venmo and PayPal in the description of this video. It is not a requirement, it is only if you wish to. I will ask that you please subscribe to this channel and click the thumbs up button. I would also like to encourage you to start a conversation in the chat. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
Sometimes they do.
Thank you, Preston.
I haven't seen it a whole lot, but our viewers is terrible.
At this time, I would like to take a moment to thank my many fine sponsors for making this live.
Now everything changes daily, so I could be wrong.
The description of this video. It is not a requirement, it is only if you wish to. I will ask that you please subscribe to this channel and click the thumbs up button. I would also like to encourage you to start a conversation in the chat. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
I was trying to get the audio for the halftime celebration. What they're doing is it's a pink out game, and they're letting balloons go for the cancer awareness.
Welcome back to Wildcat Football here on Big Oldies Radio. We're at the half. It's Cornersville 28, Wayne County 6. Cornersville, 3 of the 4 touchdowns scored by Ben Franklin, and Franklin rushes 13 times for 203 yards there in the first half in those 3 scores. Cornersville completes 3 of 6 passes for 18 yards. And the last time catch coming with just 28 seconds. Wayne County scoring its touchdown on a 79-yard touchdown pass from Drew Beavis to Sailor Skelton. Butler leading the way with 12 rushes for 75 yards. there for Wayne County. Again, our score at the half, Cornersville 28, Wayne County 6. We'll be back with second half kickoff after this break. You're listening to Wildcats football on Big Oldies Radio.
Bulldogs cheerleader. She is a 17-year survivor and is currently in a breast cancer battle as we speak. Tonight we honor her as our 2023 Breast Cancer Bulldog Award. At this time we're going to release the to all the survivors that have ever fought this battle, and to the friends and family of those who have lost loved ones to cancer. Remember these words: you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and twice as beautiful as you ever imagined. Thank you for your attention, and let's make a difference in the lives of those affected by breast cancer. Thank you.
At this time, I would like to take a moment and thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. It is completely free and there will never be a fee to watch these videos. However, if you would like to make a contribution to me for my efforts, there are links to my Venmo and PayPal in the description of this video. It is not a requirement, it is only if you wish to. I will ask that you please subscribe to this channel and click the thumbs up button. I would also like to encourage you to start a conversation in the chat. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
All right.
Chuck, are you there?
Yeah, he's getting us.
Okay, all right. Welcome back to Wildcat Football here on Big Oldies Radio. We're at the half, and we're ready to send it down to Emma Bryant with Coach Willis now.
I felt like we were moving the ball pretty decent. We just got to take care of the football. You know, we hurt ourselves down here again in the first half. Got down here and turned it over, and then making bad reads in the pass game a couple times, and of course gave up a big interception down here. But we just got to take care of the football.
How important is it going to be to get a quick score here?
It's going to be very important. You know, it's going to be important to get a score. Period. You know, whether it's quick or we drive it down the field right here, but we got to get it back on the scoreboard.
So what's the plan for your defense to try and slow down Franklin on the drives?
We're going to make a couple of adjustments, but you know, it's like I said in the early part of the game. I mean, we're still tackling high. I mean, we got to go low and tackle low and get the kid on the ground. First couple of possessions, we were doing that, and then we got out of that for some reason.
All right, thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks to Emma and to Coach Willis. And that coach interview is brought to you by Wayne County Rock. Wayne County Rock has many different aggregate products, as well as site preparation, driveway, and land clearing. Wayne County Rock is here to serve you. Barry, interesting thoughts there from Coach Willis as he's got this bunch pumped up to start the second half.
Yeah, I'm sure halftime probably wasn't nice classical music, nice setting either. I'm sure it got a little, you know, challenging some guys right here and seeing what we got this second half. Seeing challenge to come out here and come back, and you basically, you know, you're fighting for postseason right here. So we'll see how they respond.
Well, and there's one other change to the second half. We got Teak Hampton here sitting to our right, and if anybody can bring the luck, it's Teak Hampton. Wouldn't you say, Barry?
Yeah, and let's hope he brought it with him right here, and let's hope we get a score to start this second half.
It will be Wayne County ball to start the second half, as Wayne County scoring on one possession in the first half. That on a 79-yard scoring strike from Drew Beavis to Sailor Skelton, and we'll see if Wayne County looks to move the ball through there here early, as, you know, Cornersville kind of stacking things up, expecting the run.
Yeah, and then they're keying on, you know, Ryder Butler, which anybody that's watched film now on is, you know, he's our dangerous guy. So, yeah, maybe let Drew spin it a little bit. See, I like the matchup with Sailor against their secondary. Like I said, I mean, maybe spin it right here and see if we can catch them off guard.
1:26 to play here or on the clock before we start playing the second half, and Franklin Berry with 203 yards there in the first half, 3 touchdowns. Last week it was 365 yards and 7 touchdowns. Hopefully Wayne County can slow that pace some.
Well, yeah, I predicted 5, so I don't know.
I appreciate that prediction.
Yeah, he's a good running back. So, he's a big old dude. Golly.
Well, Wayne County heading to the sidelines here, Barry, as we're going to get things going. Yeah, I mean, this is basically do or die time here. Wayne County desperately needs this game. Can still get to 500 in the region with a win here and a win in 2 weeks in the final region game. But a loss here tonight makes things very difficult.
Yeah, loss here tonight, man, that puts you in, you start having, you know.
Well, you lose tonight, and you start being the fans of the teams that you lost to, and not so much the teams that you beat, except you need to tie one of those teams you beat so that you got the head-to-head. So basically what I'm saying is you might want Cornersville to win the rest of its games,
right,
so that you don't have them, but you're hoping that teams like Richland or whatever fall behind you, and then somebody you got a tiebreaker with. It gets real complicated and very difficult to make it.
And you hate to have somebody else control your destiny. You like to control it yourself. So, kind of, man, we need this right here, like I said, set the tone right here. We need something to happen right here on this first drive.
Well, let's see if the Cats can make something happen in the special teams game. And getting ready to kick off here for Cornersville.
We got J.A. listening in.
Here's the freshman Jackson Smith. Jared Davis, my man J.A. Well, Barry, you got service. I don't.
No, I don't either.
Well, then how do you know people are
Well, because every 5 minutes, you can see, I'll get about 40 text messages at once. So.
And this is Cornersville's best, but kickoff going Butler's way as he fields it about the 12. Looks to move it up the right sideline, just powers his way through and then dropped as he crosses the 30. Butler just put his head down and got what he could. And Ryder got Wayne County pretty good field position there, and the Cats will be moving right to left here as we start things in the third quarter.
Yeah, and if you remember, start off the game, he had that big run. Maybe we can get that same momentum going right here to start the second half.
Well, Butler started the game with a 23-yard run and ended it with a 24 and had 75 total. Cats have started from the 33, 1st and 10. Beavis to go under center, split back set for the Cats. Skelton split out wide to the right. Beavis on a keep. He's stuck at about the 35, and he's going to be stacked up and dropped. 2-yard gain there for Drew. Bring up 2nd and 8.
Boy, there again, Cornersville stacking the line of scrimmage. Got 9 guys. Well, now I had 10 guys in the box right there. So I like what you're thinking. Maybe try to get them out of that right there and throw it a little bit and keep those linebackers from coming up in there so much.
Wayne County looked to go under center, and they're giving different looks. They're going to go back to the shotgun here. Skelton split out wide right. Castleman in the slot that way. Bryant offset to the right. Now he'll motion down to the left. Butler beside Beavis in the backfield. There's the give to Butler, looking for room right. Got a hole this time, up through and across the 40 and dropped at the 41. A pickup of about 6 there for Ryder on 2nd down. It'll bring up 3rd and 2.
Yeah, good call right there. Getting Ryder out here up wide. I know that was the game plan going into it. Talking to Coach Willis down there on the field, he thought if we could get the edge with our speed with Ryder, we'd have something. And when he's gotten out there, we've had some pretty good success.
10:45, clock moves here, third quarter, 28-6. The Cornersville lead. Beavis under center, split back set. Big 3rd down here for the Cats. There's the give to Butler off the right, and he's going to have the first down by a yard, maybe 2, out to the 45.
Yeah, good job right there. Ryder just basically lowering his head, getting what he can, and good enough to get a first down.
They're going to give it at the 44, so 1st and 10 nonetheless for the Cats. Clock moving 10:25, 28-6. Cornersville in front, ball on the left hash. Cats moving right to left.
Kind of feel a little energy coming from the sidelines and crowd right here. I like this.
Beavis in the gun, standing back at his own 39. There's the give to Ryder. Tries to follow block. Tripped up as he crosses the line of scrimmage. He'll get 3 out to the 47.
Yeah, you got it tripped up right there. I think he tripped up on a lineman that was on the ground right there. Still, though, positive yards, almost 4 on that carry.
Cats here close to the sideline, so pretty easy for Drew to get over and get the play call and get into the huddle. 9:50 to play, third quarter, 28-6. Cornersville lead. Beavis in the shotgun. 2 receivers split out wide right. Butler beside Beavis in the gun. Looking for Ryder to run around the right end. Tries to cut it up out near midfield and then falls into Cornersville territory at the 49.
I think they're going to give him the 48. Dave.
Good. That'll make it 3rd and about 1 or so. They did give him the 48, but
I like our energy.
Yeah, he's got to get to the 46, so it will be 3rd and 2.
I like our energy right now. It looks real good. We now don't have our heads down. We're kind of coming out here and punching them back in the face. I like it.
Beavis in the shotgun. 2 receivers split out wide right. There's the give to Butler. Trying to follow his blocks. He'll have a first down to the 45. And this is the way Wayne County wants to play. You just don't want to be down 3 scores when you're playing like this.
Yeah, you're right. This is Wayne County football. But like I said, when you're down 3 scores, the clock becomes your enemy also. So, and this isn't the best way to do it with the clock.
And that's why that last touchdown that Cornersville got hurt you so bad, because you'd have been down 2 and you'd been driving to cut it to a 1-score game.
Right.
Instead, now you're driving to cut it to a 2-score game. Clock moving, 8:40 to play here in the third, 28-6. Beavis in the gun. Skelton split out wide right. Bunch set of receivers to the left. Fake on the give. Beavis on the keep. Got a hole up the middle. Puts his head down. Drives through the defender and down inside the 40 and down near the 35.
Boy, Drew's doing a good job tonight on reading it, when to pull it. And basically, we're getting big chunks of yards when he does pull it.
8:20 to play third quarter, 28-6 Cornersville lead. Wayne County started this drive on its own 33. This is the 8th play upcoming. And Cats have it 1st and 10 at the Cornersville 35. Drew in the shotgun, Butler to his right. Skelton split out wide right. There's the give to Ryder, looking for room around the left end. Hurdles a defender, stays on his feet inside the 30 and down near the 26, 27-yard line.
Yeah, great. Just a great athlete right there. Linebacker came up trying to hit him low, and he just hurdled him. Get Ryder a break right here. Let him sit out of play here and there.
Neenis to check in for him. 7:40 to play in the third. 28-6, the Cornersville lead. Cats break huddle, the line of scrimmage, and they'll go from a shotgun. Neenis, the back to Drew's right. Two receivers split out wide right.
Now we
got some movement there off the right side. And that's what got Wayne County the last time. The Cats put together a good drive. They had a flinch up front, and it went from 1st and 10 to 1st and 15. This one's going to go from 2nd and 2 to 2nd and 7.
Boy, they kill a drive. Those are drive killers.
As that'll move it back to the 32, and that's going to get Butler back into the game. He got his rest without Cats running the play, Barry.
Well, I'd rather run a play than get the penalty there, as that just kind of kills momentum.
28-6. The Cornersville lead, 7:13 clock moves, third quarter action. Cats with it, 2nd and 7 at the Cornersville 32. Now we got more flags.
Well,
And now what's going on? Baker Bryant got his hands outstretched, and so let's see what's the call here. Cornersville not moving. They're staying still. What are we going to get here? It's against Cornersville, whatever that signal is. They must have been calling out some signals, and I saw when the umpire ran and talked to the referee, and then Cornersville didn't move, that it wasn't going to be against Wayne County, so the 5 yards that went against the Cats now comes back, and that signal confused, I think, the PA announcer from Cornersville as well, as we don't have an announcement yet. I don't know what that penalty is, but it's against the Bulldogs. I agree.
I think you're right, though. I think somebody on the line or the linebackers were shouting something.
John Harper said that was the sprinkler call against Cornersville. Davis in the gun, fake on the give, on the keep, looking for him around the left side. He's going to have the first down and more down near the 20 of Cornersville.
There we go. That just shows you how big that 5-yard penalty is. Cornersville giving it back to us. Gives you a great job at a big manageable second down right there. Keep those chains moving.
And the big thing, Barry, that you've mentioned that every week Coach Lance in his list of victories talking about win the turnover battle. And last week Wayne County turned it over 4 times, and this week Cats twice. And it's just hard to overcome those types of things. But Wayne County still got plenty of time, and maybe they can do so tonight. Beavis under center, split back set. There's a give on the dive off the right side there with Butler. And that first down run, a pickup. Is that just a couple of yards? 3 maybe down to the 20. So 2nd and 7, 2nd and 8, something like that, Barry.
Yeah, I saw Drew kind of giving Coach Willis a hand signal right there. He kind of likes what he saw. We'll see if they run it here and he pulls it.
Beavis under center. He just pushes Butler from behind. Drew hands it and then just pushes.
Kind of likes what he's seeing right there.
And Ryder will move it down to, what, the 15, Barry?
That'll be at right on the 15.
So that's going to make it 3rd and what do the Cats have to get to?
12.
Okay, so 3rd and 3 as the ball's on the 15. 5:38, clock moves, third quarter, Corners on front. 28-6, this is the opening possession and the 12th play of the drive for the Cats. Beavis under center, there's the give to Castleman. He's through a crease off the left side and then thrown back. Where are they going to spot that football? Did he have enough for a first down?
That's going to be close. It's right on it. Oh, yeah, first down.
First down for the Cats at the Cornersville 12. 5:20. You're trying to get these Wayne County faithful up and cheering. Kamen Camfield, now let's see him down the left. He's decided it's time to put the long sleeves on. Colder night tonight, Barry. You got the long sleeve hoodie.
Yeah, it's first night. It's felt like, fall. So it's been unusually hot.
And we're not in a booth. We're in the bleachers. Beavis in the shotgun. Neenis to the left. There's the give to Jake. Darts in, and he's going to be thrown for a loss. He covered up that football to secure possession, but Wayne County going to lose yardage on first down, and now it'll be tough. 2nd and He lost 2 back to the 14, I think. And it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Almost tried, but boy, love to see us throw it here because I do think Cornersville's really, really playing the run. Try to surprise them here with something.
All right, 2nd and 12 from the 14. Beavis under center. Split back set, straight back drop, looks to throw. Throws out, and it's going to sail over the head of Dixon. And, Adcox was breaking on that. And I think that might have been what Drew saw. And he had to throw it high to avoid the interception. That was the 14th play of the drive, Barry. And Wayne County now 3rd and 12 from the Cornersville 14.
Yeah, throwing it there to DG, just kind of let it set on him. Like you said, linebacker showed coverage. And then there at the last moment came in for a blitz there, kind of rushed Drew.
Cat's going to go from the gun. Castleman to his left. Straight back drop. No, Beavis on a roll left. Tries to set himself. Throws. Caught by Skelton inside the 10. He's going to push forward and get what he can get. It's going to make it a more manageable 4th, but he's going to be well shy.
Yeah, he's going to be about 7, I'd say, maybe 6. 4th and 6 right here. Got to see what we can do here. What do you think, Dave? We run or we throw here?
Oh, we're going to throw here. It is spotted at the 8-yard line, so it will be 4th and 6. So the Cats got half of it back there on that roll, on that sprint pass to the left. 3:35, clock moves, 3rd quarter. It's 28-6. Cornersville lead. Wayne County with a long drive. Going for it here on 4th and 6. Fake on the give. Beavis on the throw, trying to find Skelton on the slant, and it's incomplete. As Wayne County misfires there on 4th and 6 and turn it over on downs.
Boy, had a great drive. Got it down in the red zone right there, and then, we just struggled there. And that, like I said, how the energy felt so good going into that right there. Now you can almost feel like all the energy is gone on this side. That hurt right there.
Yeah, you can't cap it off with a touchdown, and that's tough. 3:22 showing on the stadium clock here, 3rd quarter action. Cornersville going to go from the I. Franklin, the deep setback. And they're going to run to give. Franklin trying to find his way to the outside, and he's got plenty of room. Cuts it up now across the 20 and into the secondary to the 30, now to the 50. Butler trying to cut him off, and he's able to get past Ryder, but out of bounds down inside the Wayne County 30 at about the 25.
Yeah, he is something else to bring down there. Ryder went low on him, and he almost like it just bounces off. Man, that's a good running back they got right there.
Well, that goes from the 8 of Cornersville to the 28 of Wayne County. Teague's doing the math in his head. Teague's like that. I think that's going to be something like 64 yards.
Yeah, so what is that pretty, Matt? Almost 270?
He was at 203, so 267. I formation. Woodard under center. Oh, they're going to give it to Ulan, looking for him around the left end. He's going to be dropped. Ulan back at the 30. That'll go for a loss of 2. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 12.
They're good job right there, the defensive line.
2:50 and the clock moves. If Coach Pierce is listening, I want him to understand that I'm right in front of the school building, and he knows what I'm referencing. Is he was the eye in the sky there one year, and he had to be the eye in the sky from on top of the school building. And when he tried to get off the school, it didn't go so well. Ball on the 30 going left to right.
You have to tell me about that on the way home.
I might have time to finish it tonight. 2:20 to go here in the 3rd. Going to run the toss to Franklin. Franklin cuts it up, runs into a wave of Wildcat defenders, and make the stop at the 27.
Now, don't talk bad about Coach Pierce.
Oh, I know. That's not bad about Coach Pierce. He was in the right, of course, as he most often is, except when he's trying to talk about the NFL. So now it's 3rd and 9 as they've got the ball at the 27, Barry. 3rd and 9 for the Bulldogs. 1:55 to play here in the 3rd. A 28-6 Cornersville lead.
And Cornersville definitely 4-down territory. So Cats just, like to get a stop here, keep it at a 4th and long right here.
Woodard under center. Franklin lined up at the wing to the right. Fake on the give to him. Rolling right, looking to throw. Nothing there, and he's going to throw late and finds a man open, and it's Schillig. He finally broke free and made the catch for the first down.
Well, it's hard to cover a lot of weapons like that right there, and Cornersville's doing a good job.
Well, he just kept rolling, about to run out of real estate, and then darted one back over the middle to Schillig for the first down to the 14-yard line.
Cornersville's just doing a good job of using multiple weapons tonight.
Clock moves at 1:20.
Yeah, back to Coach Pierce. My daughter comes home every day from school talking about how much she loves Coach Pierce, so you better not talk ill about
don't worry, I'm not going to. This is not bad about him, this story, trust me. If I get a chance to finish it. High formation, Franklin in the background. There's the give. Looking for him left, gets a stiff arm, frees himself to the 10, shreds a tackler at the 10. Then picks up more yardage and struggles for the goal line. Comes up shy, but a flag flying in from the secondary at the 10-yard line.
They gave him touchdown.
And it's not going to count, as there's a flag that's going to negate that touchdown. 52 seconds to play in the third, so he had to climb up on the school to be the eye in the sky, and so you got to get back down the way you come up. So he tracked his way down. Well, some of the Cornersville fans had spotted him up there. And they didn't realize at the time that what he was doing was standard procedure, that you had a coach up there with a headset on, and they thought in some capacity he was stealing signals and plays from their team. And they were going to see if they couldn't even the score there as he got off the score after he tried to get off the school. But fortunately, there was some assistance on Coach Pierce's side, and any danger was averted there. 1st and 15 back at the 19. I formation. Fake on the give to Franklin. Rolling right to quarterback. Woodard going to throw. Got his man inside the 10, and he's going to take it in. Uland for the score. As Cornersville's got everything rolling tonight, Barry, and another touchdown for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, got the running game going, play action going, got the drop back pass going. It just whatever they're calling tonight, it's working. So
I'm glad I got a headset on when they shoot those fireworks.
Yeah, they're close. They're close.
Well, let's see here. We got to kick this PAT is Jotheth Palma. Jotheth. There's the hold. And it's blocked. Butler with a block.
All right.
And that'll make the score 34-6. Wayne County getting a good rush through there, and Ryder with a block of the extra point.
He don't take a play off, does he? Not one play.
You know, Barry, Cornersville went 92 yards, 5 plays, 2 minutes and 40 seconds off the clock. So, not going the Cats' way here tonight.
No, definitely not going the Cats' way here. Basically got you got a quarter. Got 42 seconds left here in the third. Just got to keep fighting right there. And then I'm thinking that's Coach Blackwell's telling those guys right now in the huddle. Don't stop fighting.
34-6, the Bulldog lead. Cats going to get the ball back here with 42 seconds. Corners will put the ball on the tee on the 40 and kick things away to the Cats.
Well, Dave, you going to be deer hunting in the morning? It's going to be a nice cold morning.
Well, you can tell me how it goes. And I'm going to go visit the pancake breakfast. Will Robertson and Kason Castleman back deep to return this kick. You going to take Teak with you tomorrow, or is Teak headed to Clarksville? Teak says he's taking the last train to Clarksville. Wonder what time he's leaving.
Oh, man.
Ball on the tee at the 40 with 42 seconds to go in the third. Hopefully our man Chuck back in the studio understands.
He got that one. Chuck, oh, yeah, Chuck got that one.
There's an end-over-end kick coming the way of Robertson. He fields it on the move near the 15. Now picks his way across the 20 and up the far sidelines. He's going to be stacked up and dropped. I believe he's going to cross the 30 and get out near the 32, 33 maybe.
Yeah, Ryder's done a good job returning kickoffs tonight.
That was Will. That one.
You got Ryder and Will both doing a good job returning kickoffs tonight.
Where'd they spot that, Barry? The 32?
Be the 32, yep. Cornersville's got a good kicker.
You know, Cornersville didn't have it going their way so much early in the season, but late in the season they really do.
Turned it on a little bit.
Figured out a few things. Beavis in the shotgun, Castleman to his left. There's the give to Butler. Butler looking for him around the left end. Got a block here, seals the edge, cuts it up at the 40, and then pushed out of bounds at the 45.
Yeah, good job right there. Good blocking out here on the edge. And then Ryder there just following his block, getting to the outside.
1st and 10 for Wayne County at the 45. Brian a check in to replace Robertson. Here comes Nenist.
Well, you got the bye week coming up.
Yeah, got a bye week from school, got a bye week from football.
Kind of gives you some time to heal. And
Beavis in the gun. There's the give to Nenist. Nenist looks for room off the left side, powers his way out to midfield and just beyond. Wayne County, that might take us to the end of the third quarter. Let's see.
It kind of gives you some time to heal and maybe work on some things that haven't been going so well, or maybe some new stuff. I think you're right.
We're down to 5 seconds. It looks like Wayne County's going to take it to the end. So that's our score at the end of the third quarter. Cornersville leads Wayne County 34-6. And we'll be back with fourth quarter action after this timeout. You're listening to Wildcats football on Big Oldies Radio.
Will never be a fee to watch these videos. However, if you would like to make a contribution to me for my efforts, there are links to my Venmo and PayPal in the description of this video. It is not a requirement, it is only if you wish to. I will ask that you please subscribe to this channel and click the thumbs up button. I would also like to encourage you to start a conversation in the chat. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
County football here on Big Oldies Radio. We're at the start of the fourth quarter, and it's 34-6. Cornersville in the lead. Wayne County with the football. 2nd and 4. Cats going to flip around and go left to right this time. 2nd and 4 from the Cornersville 49. Beavis straight back drop, throws, pass complete to Butler out of the backfield. Makes a catch at the 46. Stiff arm inside the 40, and he'll take it down inside the 35 and marked out of bounds at the 34. So the Cats pick up a first down there on a good pass play from Drew Beavis to Ryder Butler. That's the third play of the drive. And the Cats have moved it from their own 32 down to the Cornersville 34. Wayne County to the line of scrimmage. Beavis in the shotgun.
Thanks, Dave, for covering me right there. Appreciate it.
No, we're good. Beavis on a straight back drop. Looks long. Got a man running free. David Grant Dixon makes the catch at the 10. Stays on his feet. Did he make it into the end zone? They're going to say he stepped out of bounds just shy. DG came real close to a touchdown.
Boy,
we got a flag back here in the backfield.
What a pass.
Back at the 43.
That's on
Butler's signaling it's against Cornersville. Personal foul. Hey, there's a rough against Cornersville. You know, last week it was just a personal foul.
Yeah.
And it didn't get tacked on. Well, this week it's a personal foul.
What a teardrop drew through right there. That ball dropped right in DG's arms. Good play, boy. Wish DG had got in the end zone, though.
Well, that's going to make the Cats have it 1st and goal from the 1. They have that quarterback sneak for Beavis here. And Beavis under center. Split back set, quarterback sneak. Drew falls forward. Well, walks his way into the end zone for the Wildcat score.
There we go.
So Wayne County answers the Cornersville score with a quick one.
Yeah, I'd love to see them keep fighting. Keep fighting.
I heard something there, Barry.
Somebody let off a siren.
That's going to go for 2. It's 34-12. Beavis under center, split back set. Split 2 receivers wide right. Cats 0 for 1 on the 2-point conversion. There's the give to Castleman, and he's lunging for the goal line. No signal yet. Yeah, Kaysen gets in there.
There we go.
So Kaysen Castleman uses blocks well, gets into the end zone. 2-point conversion good, 34-14. The Cornersville lead. You might see an onside kick here, Barry.
Well, you got nothing to lose. So you got to try something. So nothing to lose, I would. Why not?
You got to try something, and you got to stand for something, or you'll fall for anything, Barry.
That's what was that, Aaron Tippin?
Yeah.
What he says. Well, we had some good music at halftime, and now we got this stuff again.
Well, let's see what transpires here. Wayne County Special Teams made a play with a block on the extra point by Ryder Butler, and the Cats come back, Barry, and this touchdown drive was brought to you by People's Bank. Our name has said it all since 1890, and that was a drive of, well, let's see here, Barry. That went a minute 20 seconds long, 68 yards, 5 plays, capped on the 1-yard run by Drew Beavis and the 2-point conversion run by Kaysen Castleman. We sit at 34-14 with 11:22 to play here in the fourth. Cornersville awaiting the Wayne County kickoff. Casey Hunt's got the ball on the 40.
Yeah, see if we can sneak something by him right here.
Back judge giving some instruction there.
Cornersville was kind of scooting up, anticipating it.
And they just need one of those weird bounces of the ball, Barry. That's what you need.
Yeah.
Looks like Cornersville was expecting an onside kick. But Cornersville with a 20-point lead here. Hunt strides to it. And we got a flag. Wayne County must have been offsides. Jared Dingus comes down with the ball, but it's shy of midfield. So the Cats offsides on the kick?
I'm going to say, yeah.
No, they've got a procedure of some sort.
I mean, illegal.
Well,
too many guys, or
I don't know. I mean, the procedure and illegal formation all are the same signal.
We have too many guys on one side.
So Dingus is relaying information to Coach Blackwell over here, and the Cats be backed up 5 and have to kick off from the 35. So now let's see. They're discussing it here with the official. Coach Blackwell trying to get some clarification here from the official on the Wildcat sideline. They run a second off. Not that that matters.
The referee's explaining it to them, I guess.
We're getting a lot of explanation here. They are.
Yeah.
Barry's not. Just as long as Barry got the code across a minute ago.
I did.
He got the code across.
I did.
It's different than Kodachrome.
Paul Simon.
That's right. All right, so Casey Hunt ready to kick. And this one's going to be booted down the field, fielded there at the 31. And now a hole across the 40 for number 21, and that's Brandon Hargrave, and he takes it out across the 45 into the 46.
All right, now you just got to figure out something to play for right here. Just, don't lay down right here. Just keep playing.
Here comes Bull off, and he does the roll. Lucas Bull Horton.
I
don't know if Tate got that. Maybe he did.
I think him and the referee had a dance off out there getting the tee. Yeah.
Tate's paying close attention like he's in geometry.
So if I ask him what 3 angles of a triangle equal out to, he knows.
Absolutely. Woodard under center gives to Franklin. Franklin dodging defenders and shucking them in the backfield and pushed out of bounds at midfield. Wayne County had a chance in the backfield, but that stiff arm's lethal from Franklin, and he freed himself for 4, Barry.
Just the biggest guy out there, and he's running back. It's a hard guy to bring down right there.
4-yard gain for Franklin, 2nd and 6. 11:07 to play. Here in the 4th, clock stopped on out of bounds. Wayne County needs a big negative play.
Yeah, just
tackle for a loss somehow.
Something to build on.
Hadn't forced many turnovers lately, Barry.
That's been a couple games. Well, we got, one last week?
1.
We haven't won the turnover battle, though, in a few weeks.
Woodard under center. They'll go from the flex bone. There's a give to the fullback. Cats ready for that, and they make the stop there at about the 48 on Pig.
I think you're going to give him about 47. They gave him a good spot.
Yeah, they did. I'm right here on that. They did give him the 47. A little generous there with that yard. So now it's going to be 3rd and 3. Got to get to the 44. Ball at the 47. 10:40 to play here in the 4th. Cornersville 34, Wayne County 14. Woodard under center. Flex bone set. Here's the give to Franklin. Franklin looking around the left end. Makes a man miss there. Free into the secondary down the sideline. Pushed out of bounds as he gets inside the 30.
Boy, he's definitely going to make one guy miss, and then you just got to make sure there's another guy ready there to get him. That will put him over 300.
He keeps going out of bounds. Ball at the 20. Is that right, Barry?
Ball is right on the 20.
1st and 10. They like starting those things on the yard markers.
Yeah, well, you were explaining that last week, and it makes sense.
It's easier to determine where you got a first down. You have to stop for a bunch of measurements. Now, in between, they might not. Like on 2nd down, it might not necessarily be on a yard line, but maybe it is. Keeper for the quarterback. Woodard free off the left side. Now he's inside the 10, driving through defenders. Wayne County pulling at the football. Woodard holds on, picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
Yeah, that time he just spun out there and kept it, got as far as he could on there. Cornersville looks like a pretty good football team. Offensively, anyways.
Clock moves, 10:05. They've got the ball spotted. Barry, is that the 4? Inside the 5 by a yard?
Be right inside the 5.
Cornersville Class A state runner-up in 2017 and 2018. You know, you remember that one year, Owen Reisner senior year, which was 2018. Cornersville allowed 20 points in the season opening game and shut out everybody the rest of the way until the Cats faced them in the playoffs. And Wayne County put up 26 in that contest after 9 straight shutouts. Or 10, I guess, if they played the first round of the playoffs. Rolling left here, Woodard. Now he'll roll back right, looking to throw. Got a man in the end zone, decides not to. Now holds on to it, throws at the last minute across the middle and caught in the back of the end zone for the touchdown. Wow. Cornersville just firing on all cylinders tonight.
I mean, you're talking about what did he do? Scramble for about 40 yards to the sideline and then threw a dart to the corner of the end zone for a touchdown. Yeah, Cornersville.
They've done a lot of fireworks.
A lot different team than, like you said, at the beginning of the year, right?
Yeah. Didn't go so well. Collingwood shut out Cornersville 12-0 back earlier in the year. And Palme on to kick this one. This one's low. Wayne County might have got a hand on that too, but another miss, and it's 40-14.
He kicked a ground ball that time.
So let's see here, Barry.
Just
9:18 to go. Cornersville on that drive, Barry, 54 yards, 5 plays, 2 minutes and 14 seconds. So, yeah, if you look at what their results were earlier in the year, they won at Webb School 43-17, then had back-to-back losses. Lost at Forest 15-14, lost to Collingwood 12-0. Then started things rolling a little bit. One of these, Harding 54-34. One over Richland at Richland 62-28. lost to Moore County 55-14, and then won last week 45-42 over Cannon County. And, of course, I think most teams are going to lose to Moore County. Interested to see how Collinwood does tonight facing Moore County. But Moore County, one of the absolute top teams in Class A.
Look to see them. Expect them to go pretty far in the playoffs. That's the best football team we've played.
Like I say, Wayne County will be off next week, Barry.
We've got 2 games left.
And 2 home games left. Robertson back again. David Ullman with him back to return. It's customarily Castleman and Butler. But it's going to be Ullman and Robertson. Line drive kick down the middle. Ullman going to field it going back. Gets a handle on it. Picks it up inside the 10. Darts middle, now left. And then thrown down as he nears the 20. Be 1st and 10 for the Cats. There's a flag back here near the 40.
Well, got some fans. See, I got some fans upset over here about something. I'll say it.
What's the signal, Barry?
This time it's a hold on us, but let's see what they say.
It is a hold on Wayne County. And they held out at the 42.
Yeah.
That didn't help a whole lot, did it?
No, it kind of hurt a little bit.
That'll back the Cats up 10. Where are they going to mark this off from? It looks like the end of the run. So that'll put it at the 10-yard line. I'll be driving it a long way. Case Butler going to enter and play quarterback this drive for the Cats.
Yeah, I think that's a smart move right there, especially with what happened to Drew last week, and get the freshman some reps right here.
Butler in the gun, Castleman to his left. High snap, Butler able to go up and get it. Give it to Kaysen. Big hole up the middle. And he's going to take it for good yardage from the 10 out near the 1st down marker at the 20.
And 1st down, they give it to him.
Castleman with 10 on that run. Big hole opened up. Kaysen picks up the 1st down. Maybe a little bit more as it's just across the 20, nearing the 21.
Kind of running backs in and out now.
Nanist check in to replace Castleman. Clock moves here in the 4th quarter. 8:45 to play. 40-14. The Cornersville lead. Butler pointing things out. Van Fleet motioning into the correct position here off the right side. Snap. Fake on the give. Or no, he did give it. He faked me out. Gives it to Nanist going around the left side. He'll take it across the 25 and out to about the 27. We got a flag here, and that's going against the Cats. Do you see what that call was?
False start.
Well, they let the play go, so
it's got to be an illegal formation. Hey, got another long-time listener in, a big Philadelphia Phillies fan, Garrett Nutley.
Oh, is he? All right.
So, I know he's cheering on his Phillies while he's deer hunting in Illinois this weekend.
Bryce Harper and gang.
Yep.
Good old Garito.
He needs to take me up there to Illinois. Let me deer hunt a little bit.
Butler in the shotgun. That's Case. There's the give to Mason Moore, looking for him around the left end, or right end. He's going to be dropped shy of the 20. Penalty had moved it back to the 15, and that'll be a pickup of 2 or maybe 3. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 18. So to bring up 2nd and 12. Castleman in with the play calls. Wayne County shuffling in backs, like you say. Nenist and Castleman and the freshman Mason Moore.
You're getting guys some work.
Another freshman quarterback, Case Butler, number 14, stands in the shotgun. Castleman to his right. There's a give to Kaysen. He picks his way for a few off the left side and powers it out across the 20. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Good run right there. Not many quarterbacks, that hand the ball off and then go block somebody immediately. Butler, that's what Butler's doing.
They got it to the 22, so it's going to be 3rd and 8. Right, Barry?
That's right.
7:10, clock moves. Nenest in with the play call, replacing Castleman. Cats moving left to right. Look around, Barry. It's cooler. You start seeing the people starting to cover up a little bit.
People bundling up.
There's the give to Nenest. He's got it covered up, looking for him around the right end, barreling his way through tacklers.
Did he get it?
He'll take it out near the 30. He had to get to the 30. I think he got stopped at the 27.
Yeah, going to be about 2 yards short.
The Cats going to send the punt team out. 40-14, the Cornersville lead. It's just been too much Ben Franklin tonight, Barry. We were afraid of Ben Franklin, of what he had started to kind of start to reel off here, and he did it once again tonight.
We sure did. He was, he's the real deal. He's hard to handle.
Butler to punt this thing away. Cornersville got nobody back to return. No rush at all either. So Butler launches one up. It takes a Cornersville bounce, however, as it lands at the 49. Cornersville and bounce back into Wayne County territory to 48.
We got a cat down with a cramp. Getting back up. Who is that?
Is that Dane Bryant?
It is. Looks like a cramp issue, though, so he's kind of hopping off. Looks like Cornersville's kind of bringing in their subs.
No more Franklin, huh? They got a lot more left to go this year. They can't risk anything in a game of this margin. And Barry trying to check out the shout-outs.
Checking out Deer Whisperer, J.K. Staggs, listening in.
Woodard still in here. And he's going to give it to Adcox, looking for him around the right end. He's going to be hit and dropped near the 40. A pickup of about 6. So we got an update at the half. Moore County was up 21-0. Where'd you get that, Barry?
Josh Warren. So he's there at the game. Or was.
Oh, he had enough, huh?
Mm-hmm. Said Moore County looked pretty good. I said, yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah. I don't know if he was part of flying people around in helicopters, but the National Guard had taken teachers up. If you made your way over to Jackson, they got to go up a Black Hawk.
Oh, wow.
I know at least one of our teachers took part in that.
That's pretty cool.
Woodard under center. Franklin's in there, Barry.
Wow.
Over on the right wing, they're going to give it to Adcox, looking for him around the right edge. He's going to get inside the 40 and then be spun down. It's going to be close to a first down, probably have it.
Well, it gets risky when you start leaving guys like that in.
Wayne County making some subs in up front. Landon Smotherman coming in for the Cats, and Jared Dingus in for Wayne County, and Braden Littleton and Kason Castleman to exit. Nathan Bumgartner in along the line, along with Christian Martin, number 60. Thor Carlton in there at a defensive tackle spot. David Grant Dixon, Barry, in at linebacker.
DG.
Got some movement there, and there's a fumble on the play, and Cornersville going to fall back on it back behind the 40 as Wayne County just couldn't locate it. Laid free on the ground for a while, and it'll be a loss of about 4 or 5 yards for Cornersville. Bring up 2nd and 15. It'd keep the clock. Well, I think it'll keep the clock moving. For some reason, the clock stopped.
Should keep moving.
Peyton Dixon in there, or no, Peyton Griggs rather, into the game. Dalen Van Fleet. Anenas to check out. Michael Dirksen in there at the linebacker spot. Mason Moore as well. 4:13. Cornersville taking a while here in the huddle as they're going to try and use all this time allotted. Woodard under center. And they're going to give to Adcox. Ball's free again on the ground. And did Wayne County get it? No, Cornersville got it too. That's going to make it 3rd and even longer, though.
They just can't get it, can we?
Just a day late in the dollar store.
It rains, it pours sometimes, you know.
Brayson Harris, number 23, will come in. Briley Anthony's younger bro. Getting some high fives out there. freshman classmate Case Butler.
Riley could play a little bit.
Yeah.
It's nice to see him out there coaching, helping middle school and high school.
Middle school on a roll, Barry?
Boy, are they on a roll. Championship Thursday night at home against Loretta, 6:30.
On a roll back, going to throw, looking long down the middle of the field. Got a man open. It's Adcox. He turns around and couldn't make the catch on 3rd and 17, deep in Wayne County territory. And so it's going to bring up 4th down. 3:02 to play here in the 4th, 40-14. Corners will look deep there, Barry. So odd ball with 3 minutes to go. They've had some success throwing it, though.
Well, they have. They've looked good tonight. Looked real good.
It looks like they're going to punt, maybe.
Yeah,
so, Barry, tell us more about this middle school. What we got a minute?
Yeah, got playing Loretta in the championship, undefeated season, regular season. So, got the home field advantage for the little championship.
Is that the bowl game?
That's the bowl game, bowl championship Thursday night, 6:30 at Guy H. So,
have they played Loretta one?
Yeah, beat Loretta by about 20. So, Coach Ben Gaines doing a great job, and wish the best to all those guys Thursday.
I don't see Cornersville went with that rolling punt, rugby style again. Wayne County could have blocked it or had a great chance at it. Didn't. A low rolling kick comes to a stop inside the 20, and so Wayne County will take off there with 2:51 to play here in the 4th. A lot of possessions in this game. Of course, a lot of points scored.
Yes, a lot of points, a lot of stats.
Preston Stegall doing the stats for us. He's working the sidelines. He'll bring us the totals when this one's over.
I see the Wildcat faithful still here.
For those of you that listen in, we won't be having a Wildcat Weekly this week, Barry. I don't know if you're familiar with what Wildcat Weekly is, but Coach Willis sits down with me, and we do a quick little chat about the previous Friday night game and the upcoming Friday night's game. And since we won't have an upcoming Friday night's game, we'll postpone that to the following week, and that Wayne County's next game will be in 2 weeks at home against Collinwood.
Good. That means you get to enjoy a week, right? Get the week off.
Yeah, I got the week off.
It's good, man. It's good. And I appreciate the steak tonight, steak dinner you got me earlier.
Anytime, don't mention it.
Appreciate that. It's one good thing about these road trips. We eat good, don't we?
Yeah. 2:51 to play in the 4th. We got a timeout here. Wayne County calling a timeout to get things situated. Got a lot of changes up front. See Braylon Martin racing out there. Ethan Bumgarner, Landon Smotherman, Wyatt Morris, Casey Hunt, Christian Martin, Peyton Griggs. There's a keeper by Case Butler. This drive started to 13, and Butler would take it for a couple, bring up 2nd down. Maybe 1 to the 14.
Yeah, I think you got about 1 right there where we got 2.5 minutes and counting.
Yep. 2:28, clock moves.
Yeah, I'm sure guys probably get a couple of days off, maybe get in the weight room a couple of days.
There's a give to Jared Dangus, looking for him around the left end. Turns on the Jets as he gets out across the 20.
Got a fumble, I think.
I believe he held on to it. Picked up good yardage, too.
Yeah, everybody was jumping around like a fumble.
I think it might have thought they kind of tackled him around the neck. Might have thought there might have been a flag forthcoming. It's going to be a yard shy of the 1st down as he gets out to the 22. 1:50 on the clock. Continues to move 40-14. The Cornersville lead. 4th quarter action. Butler in the shotgun, Moore to his right. There's the give. Moore looks for him around the left end. Got some. That's going to be a 1st down for the Cats. Mason Moore, the freshman, with a good run.
Yeah, good job right there, hitting that edge. Picking up some decent yards right there, moving the chains.
Ball out near the 30. Let's see here. We got Caden Weaver entering the contest. Caden is sophomore. Raymond Overby Split out at wide receiver. Low snap, and there's the give to Weaver. Weaver looking for him around the right end, cuts it up, hit hard as he turns it up across the 30. Be a positive gain, though, and bring up second down.
Yeah, guys, young guys looking pretty good right here moving the football. Less than a minute.
$50 seconds to play in this one, Barry. Well, season can go by fast. It's already game number 8.
Unreal, isn't it? I mean, it is. It's unreal how fast it goes by. Even faster if you're playing.
Oh, Butler on a keep, looking for him around the right end, cuts it up. He's got a first down, still on his feet, across the 40, running through the fingers at the 50, and down to the 46, Case Butler. Wayne County fans wanting a little
extra push right there from the corners, what it looked like.
Clock going to start back here with 24 seconds to go.
Probably going to try to run one more.
Take have to fill me in on something that just occurred there. Some type of commotion behind us there, Barry.
Yeah.
Butler in the shotgun, low snap, gets it, hands it to Moore. Mason looking to outrun the defense to the left end, gets inside the 40, 35. He's going to be knocked out of bounds with 1 second, Barry. So the Cats got one more play as he went out of bounds. One more play, Barry, as they've taken it all the way inside the 30 down to the Cornersville 28.
One more play. Whoever's I'm just going to be quiet.
What can Butler do in 1 second? 2 deep safeties here for Cornersville. Low snap. Case on a keep around the left end. He's got a hole, Barry, inside the 20. Going to be dropped at the 15, and that's going to take us to the final horn. And our final score tonight is Cornersville 40, Wayne County 14. We'll be back with a post-game show right after this timeout. You're listening to Wildcats football on Big Oldies Radio.
Who got her touchdown? Sailor.
At this time, I would like to take a moment and thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. It is completely free and there will never be a fee to watch these videos. However, if you would like to make a contribution to me for my efforts, there are links to my Venmo and PayPal in the description of this video. It is not a requirement, it is only if you wish to. I will ask that you please subscribe to this channel and click the thumbs up button. I would also like to encourage you to start a conversation in the chat. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
County football here on Big Oldies Radio. We're at Cornersville High School on the side of a Cornersville win here over Wayne County 40-14. The postgame show is sponsored by your local Quick Mart just off the square in Waynesboro. Download the Quick app and join the Quick Club to save on purchases. Well, Barry, Cornersville got off to a quick start, 14-0 after the first, led 28-6 at the half, 34-6 after 3 in the final of 40-14. But you've come up with a player of the game for us.
Yeah, I did, and you could give it to him every game. But just, man, he's just never takes a playoff, just got a lot of heart and a heck of a football player. Ryder Butler's player of the game tonight.
I know Ryder had 75 yards at the half, and then he was instrumental in that drive that Wayne County's trying to score there, the beginning of the third quarter, and stalled out after having, a drive that lasted almost 9 minutes and got no points. And that was a couple of things. Wayne County had a long drive in the first half and came away with no points, and then a long drive there in the third quarter to come away with no points. Then you stack a couple of turnovers on top of that and go up against Ben Franklin, probably adds up to an L.
Yeah, just Cornersville looked good tonight, man, and what a beast of a running back they got. That's a hard guy to stop, so they definitely got something working for them right now.
Well, Barry, that game's going to be a blow to the Wildcat playoff hopes, obviously. But somehow in 2 weeks you got to rebound and play another region game against Collinwood.
Yeah, you got to rebound it, but that's more than a region game right there. That's basically you can put a stamp on your season, good or bad, by beating that bunch. And I think they're like me. We want to beat that bunch. So we'll see what happens.
Well, Collinwood's had a great season to this point. They were undefeated in the region going into tonight. And we got a lot of wind coming up here from somewhere. I don't know. All of a sudden, somebody turned the jets on back here. Been sitting here all night long with no wind. And all of a sudden now, maybe those people on the roof, they were trying to get after Coach Pierce.
Yeah.
Sometime back. But we're waiting on Preston Stegall to get up here with the stats, and we'll close out with those, Barry. But final thoughts here from you on a tough one tonight.
Not much you can do. You got the bye week. You got to figure out a way to move past these past 2 weeks, and it's going to be a tough challenge for the guys. It's going to be a tough challenge for Coach Willis to get and move past this. But let's get everybody healed up. Let's fix some things that we know we can fix, and possibly, throw in a couple of new things because Collinwood will be ready for us, and let's get ready for Collinwood.
Yeah, like you said, Barry, it's football. There's always something to play for. You got 2 games, and for seniors, if there's no playoffs, there's no playoffs. I don't think the Cats will be eliminated after tonight, but it gets tough, tiebreakers and things of that nature. But it does get tough, and, there'll be games played next week that Wayne County won't participate in, and we'll see if what the situation is after that. But, there's always things to play for, and, of course, like you say, with a rivalry game like that, definitely a lot to play for. I see Preston's finished with the stats, so if he can get through this wave of Wildcat fans that are heading down to our left, we'll be able to get some final tallies for you and close off the post-game show and try and lead us into next week.
He's just being a gentleman, letting everybody go through, but yeah, a tough night for the Cats.
Be interested to see what Franklin's totals are.
Yeah,
Barry.
Yeah, you got that right.
What were you predicting?
Well, 5 touchdowns, and I didn't think he'd get close to 300 yards, but man, I think he's over that.
Well, Wayne County did such a good job on him last year, and it's just you got to be able to stop him before he can get going, and that's easier, way, way, way easier said than done. So,
and when you're looking at him this close, that's a big old dude right there.
Wayne County breaks huddle, and they're going to head over as we got the stats now. Preston getting them up here to us. So Franklin finishes with 17 carries for 300 yards on the nose. They throw for 56, rush for 369 as a team. Leading the way, Wayne County. Ryder Butler goes over 100 yards, 21 rushes, 126 yards. Drew Beavis with 6 carries for 39. Jake Nenas with 6 carries for 26. Cason Castleman with 3 carries for 16. Mason Moore, 3 carries for 26. Case Butler, 3 carries for 38. Jared Dingus, 1 carry for 7. Luke Weaver, 1 carry for 3. Will Robertson with 1 carry for 0. And through the air, Beavis completes 4 of 10 for 138 yards, 1 touchdown. That touchdown to Sailor Skelton, who caught 2 passes for 90 yards and 1 touchdown. Ryder Butler with 1 catch for 15. David Grant Dixon with 1 catch for 32. The post-game show has been sponsored by your local Quick Mart just off the square in Waynesboro. They offer to-go food or buffet as well as fuel at competitive prices. Quick Mart in Waynesboro. Once again, our final score, Cornersville 40, Wayne County 14. I'd like to thank Chuck running things back in the studio. Preston Stegall on stats. Emma Bryant, sideline interviews. Coach Willis for joining us at those interviews. T. Campton